Hello, welcome in. This is Best of 2025 Watch, where we play the latest games in search of the greatest games of the year, and today we are playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Before we get started, I do want to give some context to where I am in the game, because I did technically start it before this stream. I am a few hours into it, not very far at all. Basically, like opening cutscenes, 2 other cutscenes kind of vibe. So I will, after this moment, explain where I am in the game, but I am couching that on the off chance that, I don't know, you really want to see the beginning, or you want to play the beginning yourself or something like that. Whatever, just so that people know. So where I am in the game is I did the opening stuff where they're like, the whole idea of this game, if you're not familiar, it's an RPG, French studio, takes place in like fantasy France. And Expedition 33 is all about, there's a world where there is the big antagonist, the big bad is the Paintress. Final Fantasy. And the Paintress is like this being that will write a number in the sky, and then that's, if you're that age, like you're dead. You're dead, so boom. And it's kind of counting down from, I think 100 or something. Someone in chat remind me, maybe it was 99, whatever. So it's been going on for a minute. More and more people dying, blah, 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 blah. So you are part of Expedition 33, so you're like the next group of people trying to go kill the Paintress. Every year they send out a crew of expeditioners, and no one has succeeded. But maybe this time will be different. That's the pitch. In the opening like cutscenes, you're like, I forgot the name of the guy, some like hot guy. Yeah, everyone's hot in this game. You're like some dude, right? And your ex is up next to be killed, and so you, of course, you show up all late. Marcel, yeah, sure, maybe. And he's like, oh my god, I've always loved you, actually, sort of. And she's like, you know, it be that way sometimes. And that's kind of, then she just dies, you know. Like she, basically people get Thanos snapped in this world. Yeah, everyone is saying that guy looks like Robert Pattinson, which he does. I was like, that explains why this guy's hot looking. It's just Robert Pattinson, actually. Yeah, and that's sort of the inciting thing. They go on this expedition, they pull up to the area, and when they pull up, this like old dude is there, and they're like, how are you still alive? And he says, boom bop bam, he's out here fucking killing everybody. Kills everybody on sight, pretty much. Also some wild monsters appear as well, and almost everyone in the expedition crew, which was like a lot of people, presumed dead. You're roaming around, and you're like, I guess everyone's dead. I might just end it here. Genuinely, like, that is a part of the game, which the game does have when you boot it up. A second ago when I booted up off stream, it said like, warning, there's definitely content warnings in this game for like suicide, self-harm, violence, like some other things. So be aware of that as well. But he's like, I might just end it here. Boom, gun to the head. And then one of your crewmates is like, you shoot yourself, you're gonna kill me too. And it's like, oh shit, you're still alive. So now you guys are working together. Kind of just continuing the adventure, and you're still presumably working on your goal. I think the only other piece that I want to tell y'all is that the main guy, he has like a sister who's like, she's kind of like mayor kind of, and is like, I'm so proud of the Expedition 33, but like whatever, she's just still at the town. But then you have another girl that you're like a guardian over. You can kind of think of her as your little sister, but like technically you're more of like big brother parent kind of vibe, and she's much younger than you, but she's like, I want to go on this expedition because the life on this town is ass. Like, this town sucks. There's no fucking good restaurants. Okay, I'm making this part up. I'm editorializing here. There's no restaurants. We never get any movies, you know. There's like nothing to do in this fuck ass town, so I am just gonna go and get into it. And that is the story side of the game. That's the only like things that I've done. It does end up accounting for like a few hours, maybe like 2 hours or something. Maybe 4. But it's really not much. And I've done like a couple fights. Literally, like, I've maybe fought 6 enemies or something. Like, really chill stuff. Actually, no, see, I'm not even that far. I'm an hour and 30 minutes into the game. So I thought, in my mind, I was like 4 hours in. I'm 1:30 in. The reason I started this before stream is because there was a time where I'm like, I'm gonna try to play a couple hours for the Min-Max podcast, but then they already had the crew set of like people that are much further into the game already. So I said, great, I don't have, and I'm liking the game. I think the game is cool. I previewed it as well, and I was intrigued by it. I think it seems like a cool game. But once I found out that I didn't need to do it for podcasting, I was like, cool, I'm gonna stop playing. So I did play that opening bit, which honestly, I feel like is kind of fine. Not a lot really happens there, and now we can kind of maybe see more of the action, more of the setup. Yes, big parry game, big dodge game. We'll start seeing a little bit more of that. And I guess like the only other thing that happened narratively for me is I came across like this dude. He's like a being, like a little like monster, and he can communicate with you, which is like a rarity. And he's like, bring me the light, like the paintress made me, and I'm kind of like bummed out. I'm not really sure what's going on with him. Does get easier, I guess. Yeah, I do know some people are saying like, bro, this game is game hard. So we'll see. This is the 2 crew. So again, I'm an hour and 90 minutes in at the time of starting the stream. Just really want to reiterate that, which is not that far, but also like farther than right at the start. Let me know how the volume is for y'all.
It's big. Fall back.
I like lean back a little bit.
Putain de merde.
Oh, so it's Gustav. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna see some of the combat. Don't at me if I die. I'm streaming, so you can't be mean to me because I'm streaming. Nope. Oh, nope. Missed it again. Nope. So it's really hard to die. Yeah, and he has Daredevil's voice. Daredevil's voice, Batman's face. Okay, so shields. Some enemies have shields that protect them. Each shield completely blocks 1 hit. Like a lot of traditional, or just RPGs in general. Obviously, this has a lot of JRPG inspo. But you have AP, which determines like the kind of moves you can do and stuff. You kind of free aim. So if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of like the screen, use your gun to get the shield down. Cool. If you look at the bottom right of the screen, there's like a number in a little square. So this is like 33. You can build AP by attacking. I'm not sure if there's other ways to build AP. People in the chat can shout it out if it's known. And you have like different attacks that have almost like synergy with building up meters. So if you, for instance, if you go to skills, like I have a skill called Overcharge, like Gustav, right, is the name of this guy. So the amount of charge, like I can build up charge by doing like, I think magical attacks builds up my charge. And if for Overcharge, it says highlighting damage based on the amount of charge. So it's like one of those kinds of games where you're maybe like doing things to like stack stuff. I'm not sure what else I want to do. You kind of also slowly figure out elemental information about like our enemies weak to certain things. We got low physical damage. We got low lightning damage. Marking shot, low lightning damage, and applies mark. I don't actually know much about mark, so I'm gonna do this and see what happens. Usually, there's also like quick time events in the combat. So a lot of the combat it's very like active combat. Obviously I'm standing here, I'm not doing anything on the controller, so it's not like every single thing you're like locked in. It's not real time, it is turn-based, but it's mixed. So you do have these timings to hit. They just pop up. They are on the same rhythm all the time, but the rhythm is not really like surfaced to you, if that makes sense. You kind of just gotta, I think as you play, it will get easier as you get in the flow of the game and as you get to know like enemies and their movesets and how to time things, but it is very much a timing kind of game. You're dodging, you're parrying, and yes, you're right. I totally, based on that, you can build up, is it technically called AP, not MP in this game specifically? Let me know though, because I don't remember. With a perfect dodge or parrying. So it's definitely like, if you are good at this dodging and parrying, you might be able to box with God. I am not really, so I'm a little, I don't know. Someone remind me too, is the parry R1, I think? And I'm playing this on PS5, just as a share. Okay, so Mark. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 2%. That's what I figured. Mark only affects one instance of damage. Okay, so like, it's just like one time. So like the next thing is gonna be a big deal. This is also where it would be really great if I knew more about this enemy. So maybe I should have saved Mark until I knew how to like best use it, but I can always use it again at some other time. I'm gonna try just Immolation. Low fire damage that applies 3 burn in 1 hit. I'm not gonna read this level all the time, but I figured since this is the first thing we're fighting, it would be nice to show y'all a little bit more of the gameplay. You can get a floof or whatever that gives you 3 AP each time you kill an enemy. Nice. Yes, there's also trinkets and all these other things, which I guess we'll look at probably next when we get into or the next time we go into the menus, we'll look at that. Yeah, and then this character, I forgot her name offhand, but she has stains, where casting skills generate stains, and some skills can consume stains to be more powerful. It stays the same difference as what Gustav has. So yeah, F it. Let's just try this. I messed up. I didn't get it perfect. But, okay, they're burned. Is it R1 to parry? It's L1, I think. I messed up again. Okay. So, again, are we good at this? Not really. But, you know, it could be worse. I do believe I have maybe... I don't know if I have a healing skill. I think I'm just going to try this, and if I die, I die, because this is definitely still a learning one for me. Is this still here? No, not really, right? I don't really have much in the way of... Can I even use anything right now? I can use the marking shot, but I really just need my AP back, so I'm just gonna attack. And to my knowledge, the basic attacks don't require the timing bit. They don't seem like they do that. Okay, so we also have Healing Light, and that costs 0 AP, but it does consume, I believe, I'm guessing 2, is that 2 stains? I'm not really sure what like, can I use this? I guess I could use it. I'm a little confused on some elements of the UI, not gonna lie to you. Right. Bam, bam, bam. Oh. Okay, no. Is it not L1 to parry? Is it L1? I don't remember. Someone remind me if what the... Oh, it is... Wait, it's R1. It's R1. It's in the corner. That one, I'm like, I'm just gonna dodge because I don't know what's going on here, and it looked like it'd be heavy damage. I definitely think this game could benefit from Metaphor's run-it-back system. Or also just like a proper battle restart. I don't really like the idea of like going back and fighting. This game also utilizes what it is not a Souls game. I repeat, it is not a Souls game. However, it does utilize the save mechanic that Souls games use, which has like, they have flagpoles that have like a beacon of light, the way that Souls has like bonfires or whatever the fuck you do. Loon, thank you. The stain condition gives bonuses. If you consume 2 earth stains, the AP cost of the spell is 0. Okay, so I paid the AP instead of consuming the earth stains, I guess. Probably. I think is how that works. Now, so I have 3 out of 10 for the overcharge. Am I reading this right? Deal more damage with overcharge. Gustav's arm by dealing damage and dodging parrying. So that's ramped up to 3. I think I can keep working on that because it can go up to 10. And I feel like that could be good. So I'm just gonna do the Lumiere Assault, I think. Low level physical damage. But critical hits that generate 1 charge. So yeah, why not? I did it too early. So yeah, it is a lot of like, again, timing, but my timing is not so good. I really want to get more AP from her, so I'm just gonna do a basic attack for now. And hopefully I'll get some of these dodges and things. And what's he doing? Oh, he summoned 2 little enemies. That sucks. Looks like something that would be 10 discs long on the first Xbox. You're not wrong. Okay, so that's 1. It's resistant to this though, but... Or if it's fire resistant maybe? And this is the element that I'm kind of like, not that I think it's bad by any means, but I find a lot of games that have a lot of style, I've noticed sort of have a little less clarity to me. Excited starts tonight. Feels like a GOTY contender is releasing every other week this year. Yeah, there are a lot of great games this year for sure. And then I'll just do this because, okay, so resistant to physical also, presumably. I also wish that this game had like a scan, like an enemy's info scan, because I am not sure, and people can let me know if they've started already. Came out yesterday. Am I supposed to memorize the like stuff about a target? You know? Okay, so what's going on with you? You're almost dead. That could be good. Are they weak to ice, maybe? Let's try it, I don't know. Yes, they're weak to ice, okay. R1 to parry, circle to dodge. Okay, I dodged, but it wasn't a perfect dodge, so that doesn't actually gain me anything, just to be clear. But I do avoid damage. I dodged too early, as you can see, then I did the double dodge. Okay, so I'm kind of low on health. Luna is at least, but I have my overcharge stuff done really high. So, well, do I have to attack him, or can I attack this dude? Oh, I don't have enough AP to do that attack though. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit this guy for regular damage, and now my overcharge is completely full. I felt like I dodged that, but that's okay. I'm not much further than you, but I get the sense that they kind of just want you to memorize the way. Yeah, I don't like that. Let me know in the chat if it's. I always kind of hate when and I do this a lot. I'm gonna try to do this less, but I'll often be like, I don't like this. Does anyone enjoy this? Speak now. Like gun to screen. Obviously, you're welcome to enjoy that mechanic. I'm curious what other people think about that, because I don't like that. I think I'll just maybe end up writing stuff down, because I don't know. I'm not a memorization girly. Okay, so I'm pretty close to being dead, but I am cheap. So I feel like I don't want to spend any money on this. I think I'm just gonna attack, and we're just gonna see what happens. And if Loon dies, who are we to stand in her way, you know? Okay, she's dead. But I got my dodge perfect. Oh, there's another one, sorry. Okay, so she's dead. That's gonna be what's gonna be. Why does it say R2 in the corner of that overcharge? Oh, from medium what? Oh, this is just, okay. I think it's just looking at my other skills, I think. So I do have another set of skills on that corner then that I didn't see. What's wrong with writing it down? Yeah, like, I guess I don't like writing it down because I also don't know the names of the enemies. So I don't know. I don't really like consulting like a notebook for a game like this, especially when the game has stuff inside of it that could do that. Yeah.
For those who come up.
Fucking slut. I didn't do it right. Well, that was pretty good, but I'm probably gonna die during this. R1 to parry. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. This is our learning one. I think it's just not as fun referencing notes to know what's weak. Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't think it's like, I don't think having to memorize things is fun in a video game. Like, I think coming up with strategies is fun, or I think planning things out and taking notes in that way can be fun. Like, I know in Persona. Well, actually, here's the thing. In Persona 5 Royal, I wish, like, the thing I'm always referring to for notes or guides is, I'll try to make this short. In Persona, you have, like, I don't know what they're called, but they're like, your personas have, like, affiliations, like tarot card almost type affiliations. And to increase your bond with someone, like, if On is the lover tarot card, I need a persona that is a lover to improve my bond with her, and I have to just look that information up. And I think that's, I don't find it more fun to have to look that up. Especially if I'm gaining the information. I also think having it be in game opens up opportunities for more interesting buffs. Like, for instance, there's a sleuthing buff that you can get in Persona 5 Royal of like, oh, you like found out their weakness by just pulling up in Metaphor, there's like, oh, you can buy the answer. Like, it kind of just gives you more ways to, I think, decrease the difficulty in the game, but through stuff that's built into the game. And I think that aspect's fun. So I think when you don't have an in-game system to denote, learn, or track weaknesses, you are also taking some fun options off the table, in my opinion. Yeah, so I think too, I don't think they don't like look very like weaknessy. What do we want to do here? Again, I know I'm gonna die during this, but I don't really care. This is just part of my journey. So do we even know what this guy's weak to, by the way? Is he weak to anything? I don't think we really know anything about this man. Heal self by 20. Medium physical damage, 3 hits. Heal self by 20 if target burns. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's try that. That thing went quick. The way I hit R1, y'all, so confidently. Expedition failed. This is a fun fact. I know it's gonna sound like cope, but this is actually my first time dying in the game. So, we'll get to go through that. So boom, you're at this little thing. Another fun fact for the game, you can switch who you're walking as at will by clicking L3. It doesn't have any impact on the game. It's just like, who do you want to walk around as? I mostly walk around as what's-her-face, as Loon, because she's the girly of the group right now, and I think that's more fun. I do hate that Loon doesn't have shoes on. I think it's best if we just kind of ignore that part and try to just enjoy the game for what it is, instead of being like, why does this woman not have shoes on? I think it's, you know what I mean? It's like, let's just, yeah, maybe, sure, it's in the from side. And what mold is that? And what mold is that? Okay, fun. Okay. I don't think we actually know anything about this man still, is my beef with this guy. Okay, so boom, shield broken. I think that's also a fun little layer and mechanic. I'm 90 minutes in. So we'll look at that shortly, Mr. Buns. I don't know if you're pressed for time, but we'll probably see that within 30 minutes easy, maybe less. I actually do find the, a lot of the UI in the menus, I think, could be better. I don't think it's horrible, but there's things about it that I take some issue with. There's also some things that I like about it, and also things I like about the sort of trinket system. They call it something different, but we'll look at that probably after this battle, honestly. Okay, so do we know anything about this man? I still don't think I do. Also, I forget that I have these. Let's try this Earth thing and see what's up with Earth. He seems like he's a man of the Earth, which actually probably means he's strong to the Earth. I missed that timing. 60%. So did he absorb my attack for that? Yes, right? Oh, I feel like I hit that R1. I really did. Like, that was him absorbing the attack, right? I have a feeling this guy's weakness is beat his ass. That's the other thing. In my opinion, the menus get better with time, but they're still not great. Okay, so let's see what we want to do with this guy. I feel like let's do a mark shot. Oh my god, the way I keep missing this thing. It's okay, we're gonna get better over time. And then let's do the fire, because then maybe at least it'll burn. I'm always a little late on it, I'm noticing, so I'm gonna try to go earlier than I think I need to go. Ooh, I feel like I hit R1. Maybe I should just let the parry go. Maybe it's best just to let the parry go. I don't think we're in a parrying state of mind right now. Shoot, I wasn't even looking at that. I'm not good at this. Okay. Okay. I am also like a little bit on the not super low health end, but let's do this just to like heal early. I do love that move, and I think there's some pretty cool moves in the game, it seems. Let's heal ourselves. Can I even heal myself? No, I need... I need extra. Or actually, can I? No, because I need 3. I need 3, or I need the earth thing to do it, and I don't have that. Okay, let's just attack regular then. As a Luxation and gave Loon another outfit immediately to give her shoes. Yes, let this woman have shoes. Okay. So they are resistant to this. Should I not even do this? Maybe I shouldn't even do this to these guys. Maybe we just do regular physical attack. We know they're weak to ice now, so I think we'll just use her ice lance. Am I aimed at the right person? Yeah. I wish the aiming was a little bit clearer. Nice. The perfect hit did feel good. And I think generally it is more fun to get to do things in games than not, like when you have like this kind of combat. Oh my god, I feel like I hit circle. I also, one thing I have like a light beef with in this game is it's very, like here it's very like dark, and also the colors are very like kind of one-notey. I think a lot of times in games when I see like a battle positioning like this, the field kind of has a differentiated look, and I think it is kind of cool that like it looks like the world I was just in, but I think one reason you see a lot of times a differentiated look is to provide additional clarity for the player, and I do think that's a little missing here. Or like could be better. An issue though now is Loon doesn't have any freaking AP. I really felt like I dodged on the head. Okay, do we want to just use an item? We could use an item. Small, okay. Why not? This is what I'm using for. That is cool. Look at how cool that was. Now. Nope. Fucking bitch. Okay. He's literally almost dead. I think I'm targeting the big guy. Am I? Am I? I'm scared that I'm not. Am I? So that's the little guy. That's the other one's got to be the big guy, but I don't see like a reticle in the same way. Yeah, there we go. There it goes. There it goes. Okay.
For those who come up.
I mean, that does do like really nice heavy damage. I can't heal anybody on this. Can I at least do my ice thing? I can't. It requires 4. Okay. I mean. Okay. Still died. Oh my god. This. Yes, I got the perfect dodge. Okay. These thin Seraphons used for the menus. Yeah. That's not, you're not wrong on that front. Okay, so he's very much almost dead. I have 5 AP though. I can do this and heal a little bit. Now that I'm kind of coming in earlier than I think I'm doing a bit better. And then can she heal him? She can. Okay. We're just gonna lean on dodging. We're not a parry group. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Finally. Something good happened. I'm like, thank God. Okay. I have like no AP, so I'm just gonna attack again. Okay. Oh my God, I was so early. I was like a year early. Yeah, I'm very curious if the exploration's gonna hit for me. Okay, I do have a bunch of stains. Can we do something with that? The game wants you to dodge until you're confident you got the timing. The game wants me to dodge all the time because I'm never gonna be confident that I have the timing. Okay, so I do have all these fucking stains. And I feel like I can do something with this, yes. Maybe I should just do the fire one. Applies more burn if the target is marked. Oh, but the other guy's fucking dead. Okay. Fuck, I didn't do it as well as I could have. Okay, we're gonna try this anyway. No. No. Oh, okay, well. Could have been worse. The perfect dodge timing is the same as the parry, so if you're dodging something perfect, you're ready to parry. That's a good way to think about it. Okay. What do we see now? Okay, so I have like no AP. This is 90 minutes into the game. 90 minutes plus the amount of time that I spent dying to this guy, and then I might die again. Okay, okay. Is this the first boss? Is this a boss? I think it's just a heavy character.
Ready to obey. Careful. He's building up chroma. Hurts.
When the 8 shields came up, I'm like, it's over. This is a boss? Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm like, why is these guys really strong? I'm like, okay, so we're just gonna heal ourselves. Oops. I do have a revive, actually, but I missed my cues there. I probably will need to revive because what's going on here? I don't like this look here. Where he's like reaching into his chest. We have small revive.
Let's finish this.
Not me reviving him just for him to die. That might have happened. Will let me shoot through his hands. Okay, I mean, that's not nothing. It's not nothing.
Let the ink flow.
Okay. Okay. Unleashes its full power. What does this mean? Fuck. Okay. He's gonna have his little sticks. Fuck. You got. I know you guys saw me coming so early. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Ah, oh, man. We need to like the Pokemon. Oh, he was gonna die, but he loved you so much, kind of thing. What do I want? What do I want?
Feel the burn.
Are we back to his 800 shields? Do you have anything I can do too? We have this. What if he just burned? Just die. You're right. He's right there. This
Ready to obey. Ready to obey.
In reality, Gustav's dead during the scene, but... Okay, yay! I appreciate them that let me do that, even though Gustav's definitely died, like twice in that last battle, but... Okay, there we go. Sure, like the end, why not? I like the timing for the battles that they show.
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah. Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Maya.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this?
That's his, like, little sister slash
Sounds like an expeditioner,
daughter,
but everyone
kind
knows
of.
to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
Gustav he has like big manager energy, and I don't like that aspect of this character. I feel like Gustav is the type to be like, you're really not allowed to punch in for other people. I know they said they were running late, but like you can't do that. And I'm gonna have to write you up. Like that, I just feel like that's his vibe. Here we go. So this is the menu that we were talking about earlier. I do have chroma elixirs, so I could heal the whole party now. Here's my question for y'all. This is like one of those thingies, yes? Or is it not? No, this is something else. Do I need to heal right now, or can I? Well, there's probably another flag somewhere, right? You know what? I shouldn't be cheap. I'm gonna heal now because they refill these at the, there we go. They refill this vial at the little pole, like the flag pole thing, so there's not really a point in holding on to them, really. Okay, so now we're like...
The message said head north to the weird corals.
In like this preview vibe. He gets sent to the apartment because nobody goes to because the managers don't even like him. Yeah, he kind of has some of that. I was telling, I saw a little bit more of, I saw like another cutscene later in the game because Isaiah's a little ahead of me. And I also get the sense, and I kind of felt this even when it was just like him and Loon, which it is now, it's just him and Loon. But he has the vibe of guy who can't, like dude leader who isn't actually good at leading. Kind of like, again, never finished Attack on Titan, but the first season 1 of Attack on Titan, it was like Mikasa was like holding that thing down. And Eren was just there crying about his dead mom. And it's like, you need to get over it. It is time to go to work. And I feel like similar vibes here. Can I like check this out? This is like an interesting perspective. Can I just go in here? Also, I do want to see what's my clothes situation. 'Cause I feel like I don't have any good cosmetics, which I think is kind of BS. So something to note is that you have weapons, and the weapons have their own levels. I don't think I've picked up any like extra weapons or different weapons. Like there's this one, I guess. And it has more. Maybe I'll pick this up instead because it has more power. But are these just the weapons that we have between the two of us? So this one that I have is 34, and this one's 39. So maybe I'll pick this one up instead. I don't really know what to. I'm not really sure what to do with that. I didn't fight the mime. I know. Apparently the mime gives you that like baguette outfit or something, but yeah, no, I didn't. I gotta be honest, in that opening area, you can talk to a lot of people, and I'm like, I talked to like some of those people. I was like, I'm not gonna go through every corner here. I kind of just wanted to get into like the flow of the game. You also have these things called pictos, which are pretty cool. In other games, you might know these as like charms or trinkets, or I mean, they go by many names. But here they're called pictos, and they're basically like, and other people, if you have other better ways or alternative ways to describe this, sound off in the chat. But they're basically like buffs, but you can like max level them. So we have like Dodger, gain 1 AP for perfect dodge per turn. Burning shots, 20% chance to burn on free aim shots. So when you see me fire my gun and there's like fire damage, that's why. And then boom, I have this one on her, critical burn, 25% increased chance of burning enemies. Honestly, I think I might put that on Gustav because I feel like he has more of the fire stuff, I feel like. But I might need to look back at that again. Since I don't have that many pictos in general, I am just gonna like equip them all because it's not gonna have a lot to choose from. And you can like I said, hit max level on them or whatever. Yeah, like runes, nodes. Yeah, I think nodes and nodules is a great way to do it, or to describe it. So this is the one I just got from that battle. Cleansing Tint. Healing Tints also removes all status effects from the target. Sure. I mean, why not? That's kind of good on anybody, but we have such a small party right now that it doesn't really matter too much. Sometimes I will put like maybe the burn stuff on somebody else. I guess maybe I should give her the critical burn just because she does have like a burn thing. And that way there's just like more stuff on other people. So it's not all just put on one character. But that's something there. We have our skills. Something else that like I don't love about this UI is, I don't know if there's a clear word for this in like design conversations, like UI UX conversations, but I don't think it's clear enough when you're hovered over something. So if you just look at like my gameplay screen, the bottom of the screen, I'm currently highlighting mark shot. Here I'm highlighting overcharge. There is a delineation. There's like a size change. There is a indentation shift over, only this way from what you guys look at when you're looking at the stream. But I don't think it's clear enough. Like it's still, I have to kind of stare at it an extra few seconds to like really know where I am. So there's clearly an attempt on clarity, but it's not, I don't think it's clear enough still. So yeah, but these are my abilities or my skills right now. Everybody has the most skills. You have 6 skill slots, seemingly. Maybe you get more later. People are welcome to comment on some of these aspects as well if they've gotten further in the game and they can see like a bit more. I forget. I think you can only change your clothes at like the save points. Yeah, like we needed just something, you know. Maybe it'd be a gold trim. Maybe it would be something else, or even just having. Let me try to see. Maybe here, not expedition menu. Settings, like That's a great thing for like accessibility. So we have subtitles on, we have this all on, and I don't think there's like much in the way of that for accessibility. Yeah, accessibility is just like automatic QTE, persistent dot. Like there's not a lot there for that. Because I also think it's a spot where maybe just like larger stuff or clearer stuff. Danger. What do they mean by danger? Danger like everything's dangerous, or danger like I shouldn't go in yet? I think stuff like that could also be a bit clearer. There's, you know, again, I'm a little bit over 90 minutes into the game right now, and there's not really a, what's a good word for it? Danger as a term in the game has either not been established to me at all, or it's not been established strongly enough for me to... There's a way to do first strike, but I couldn't remember what it was. I hit X and I guess it didn't work. Damn. I think also like seeing where stuff is a little bit tough. Like that angle, I wasn't sure who was going to be attacking me. I just wish there was like a little bit more clarity and stuff. There's some fun things too with like enemy types where like flying enemies will dodge almost every like general attack. So it's recommended that you like shoot them. I feel like he's resistant to this, yes? Yes, he's resistant to that. Maybe because of the fire aspect, I don't know. And then I do like that you can like really do a lot of attacks. Okay, so we know that he is weak to ice, I think.
Ice.
Yes. Oh, I guess I had to. I thought that was gonna. No, it didn't. So. Okay. I'm pretty weak. Maybe we can do this just because it could heal me afterwards. It's not like a great justification. Maybe we should do that on like a heavier target though. Damn, didn't end up healing me. Shoot this guy again. I do like that there's a second, like, confirm on the enemies.
I'll do it.
Okay. We're perhaps getting a little bit better. An FRPG, exactly. A French JRPG. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we do have that overcharge racked up, but unfortunately I don't have the AP to do much with it, so I'm just going to hit this guy. She has 2. It's not a lot. She could do a burn. I just forgot that it goes like this. I did see that, the JRPG, but with the apostrophe. That is quite funny. Damn. I mean, he still burns, so hopefully, like, he just kind of dies. Oh! Damn. Yeah, this game has hands. Like, I just can't... I have never been good at dodging or parrying. Just generally speaking. I do like that. Okay, it didn't put me that far back. I'm basically like a few feet away. How do I run again? Yes. Okay. I do think at this point, though, I do wish they just let you, like, try the battle again. I don't think having to walk over here like 2 feet is super compelling. I do want to see something though. I want to see what attacking would be. There's a button for it, but I just don't remember it. It is R1 first strike. Okay. Okay. All right, again. Okay, so boom. And now okay. Resistant to physical as well, okay. Actually, let's just do our Ice Lance.
Get ready.
Okay. Okay, up and dodge? No. Okay.
Good day, watch out.
Ugh. Okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't have any more items. It's not like I can heal her. And then, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I guess just like a regular attack. Well, and he's resistant to it, so maybe there's no point.
Danger. Brace yourselves.
There's a bit of like pausing to sort of like indicate what's gonna happen, like when a hit's gonna land.
I'm ready.
But it's I'm just kind of dun dun dodge. Okay, and then with that one, it's like a dodge, like when the second one hits. Maybe a little bit after the second one hits, because I'm mostly landing a dodge, not a perfect dodge. You'd have that, but okay, so she's still at freaking 2, which is so not cool. Okay, so just parry systems in general need better UI indicators. I know, I think a lot of pro parry people would say like, no, that's like the fun of the timing kind of vibe, but I just can't read that. Just so I can maybe like kill this guy at least. And then I guess we'll just hit this guy, just get the AP. Even though he's resistant to my attack. Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. Okay, good, right? Hold on, sorry, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me, princess. What do we want? What do we want? I mean, nice. Okay, great. He doesn't have a lot of stuff left. Do we want to just? We only have 3. Let's just try this. I don't know. It didn't do a lot. I gotta be honest. I don't think that really did much. Okay, I can heal myself though. Does anyone know if you heal fully after battle? Yeah, excuse me, princess. Yeah, exactly. Yes, they do. As in, wait, is that you answering that they heal fully after battle? Because of the delay, I don't know what you're responding to. They don't heal, okay. Damn, I messed this up again. Oh, you just mean like, yes, they do need better parry indicators, maybe is what you were referring to. I just don't have any AP, so I have to just kind of like get my AP the whack way. More skilled players can get their AP. Like a classier way, but I have to just do my little basic attack. I'm still just gonna do this basic attack. I'm working towards a grander plan, okay? Ugh. I was like looking right at it, but it didn't quite. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, well, he's just dead. Boom. Okay, leveled up, and I can show you guys the some other stuff maybe. Oh, and I also got this thing. Why is the angle like this? Okay, there we go. That was just a bad angle. Rico can be consumed to reallocate a player's skills. Let's check some little corners. If you struggle with parry dodge, the dodge is more forgiving with timing. Yeah, I'm all in on the dodge right now. I like the advice of I forget who it was earlier in the chat who said, until you're getting like perfect dodges, don't even try to parry. Like, just because they're the identical timings, and if you can't perfect dodge, then you can't parry. I think my problem with parrying is there is no imperfect parry. You either parried or you didn't, which I get from a mechanical standpoint. I will say, does this have? I doubt it. No offense. I doubt it, but does this have the thing where I can use my abilities outside? It doesn't. Boo. That's something I really like about Persona 5 Royal. You can use abilities outside of battle. So if you have a healing ability, you can use that outside of when you're fighting. So I don't really know what to do here because I need to be able to save. Hit triangle. Oh, you mean for my elixir? If you mean for my elixir thing is empty. But if you mean something else, let me know.
Well, that will help.
Yeah, I used it already. I already used it. I thought I would hit a save pretty soon after fighting that one thing, but I didn't. I'm like, where are these flags at? You were learning a new thing in just a second. Okay, cool. You know what? I guess I'll just maybe could you be a friend? Probably not. Okay, you're not a foe because you're a foe though. I'm not gonna go to you. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Camping. There we go.
It's been a long day.
This is probably the thing you were talking about that I would learn in a second. This might be this. We might be in that second now.
I'm sorry
Super
about
intense.
earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
Yeah, but it's his team.
So, we can rest a bit? But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face. He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Maëlle die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When.
That's what I'm saying. Put Loon in charge.
We
Like,
knew
what are we
not all
doing
of us would
here?
make it, but we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Maëlle, she's...
Maëlle swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe
This is a
that?
town, by the way, Lumiere.
Do you still believe that? Do you?
I never believed it.
I hope I do.
Sorry, I've had a little bit of a headache today, so I'm rubbing my temples. I might take a little aspirin.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Yeah, same. This is like as far as I am. Such as these two right now. Yeah, Loon fucking way better than Gustav. Like, okay, so the haircut in the blue sky post. That is the worst haircut I've ever had in my life. It was too short. It was also before I realized that my hair was curly / like wavy by nature. So it like curled in a really bad way, and like I also had bangs. You can't really tell as much in that picture because I sort of like tried to split them up, but I did have front bangs when that was taken. And they were really bad. Like, whoever gave you that cut needs to lose their eyelids. What if I told you that that picture is not even at like the worst my hair has looked like from that era? That was actually one of the better pictures of my hair from that time period of my life. So yeah, and that was like what I think I took that trip senior year. That's how I looked at prom. That's just how I was. I would believe you were French based on that picture. Yeah, I mean, like it was a different. You had to have been there. You had to have been there. But yeah, I mean, I didn't get good haircuts until. I'm not trying to like glaze LA over this, but until I moved to LA, I never had a good haircut, in my opinion. It's just hard to find. Like most of my haircuts were from Supercuts. Like, first of all, I got my first haircut ever of my life when I was a sophomore in high school. The first, like, went to a place and got my haircut. That was my first haircut that wasn't done by, like, my parents. So, that's one. But yeah, then I was mostly at Supercuts. I did a couple, like, you know, I lived in Chicago, so I did, like, the Paul Mitchell school of, like, people that are learning to cut your hair. But yeah, I never got, like, a curly cut until I moved to LA. Post-pandemic, and found a salon that I really liked. And that's why I get my haircut now. And I've been getting my haircut there since, I don't know, sometime after the pandemic. And I really like my haircuts generally. Kind of just gonna leave it that, you know, I'm like, I don't know, I really care for people's, you know, opinion on my current haircut or anything like that. I am actually due for another one pretty soon. And yeah, like I'm pretty satisfied generally. That's why I was shot by the pic. Thank you. And yes, that did happen to me. It was there. It was rare. I was there. Really bad. No. You did not come across aggressive or bad at all. Genuinely, I was actually talking about this on PP Bang. The episode's not up, but I'm like, when I had bangs, I'm like, that was the worst, also the worst haircut of my life. I mean, I can try to like kind of replicate. And again, and that's why like that era is why I don't think I'll ever get bangs again. Cause I just think bangs with curly hair, I'm not ready to, you know what I mean? But like, it's like, I want to be free. I want to be cringe and have front across bangs, but it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. I don't think. I actually ended up getting screwed up cover for prom and I looked like Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka. Give emo to me. Some people can really look good in bangs. I have, front framing pieces. They're kind of long now. No stretch. You would think it, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. I cannot roll the dice on the straight across bang. Definitely, I'm not doing that this year for sure, because I'm going to marry this year. I'm not going to risk those straight across bangs. No. Also, the con of the straight across bang is you'd have hair on your face all the time, and I have really oily skin, so when I wasn't, like, outside, I'd have to, like, pin the bangs back. Sometimes I close my eyes and I see the vision, because I'm like, well, my hair is, like, puffier now. Would it look good if I just kind of, you know what I mean? And I'm like, maybe I should get, like, a fake clip-in bang, but then I know it's going to look fake. It's a whole thing, but... yeah, what if I told you the hair in that picture actually looked way worse than it did in that picture? Like, what if I told you that was the best picture I had in that haircut? I know, it's scary, isn't it? And I would have to straighten it all the time because if it, like, puffed out, it would do that thing where you can kind of see my hair doing it here at this little part. But in this part, it looks kind of, like, cute and nice. But, like, imagine if it's, like, what if you had... I don't even know how to replicate what I had. It was really, really short. It was too short. But what's crazy is this actually still looks like kind of okay, you know, with me holding this back. But it's like, what if all your hair, like picture this, but like straighter? That's kind of like what I had in a way. But also, again, the front across bang. So it looked really bad. But this thing that my hair does sometimes where it like curls up, like all of the bottom of the hair would do that. So it was really bad, guys. It was really, really bad. But yeah, I've often been fond of short hair, and that is too short. And literally my stylist now, because I'll get it cut, when I do get it cut, the shortest I get it cut is shoulder or like right past the chin. And literally my stylist now is like, we're not going above past the chin because you will start to like look fucked up. And shout out to her for that. So yeah, the salon I go to is really cool. And the stylist that I got my hair cut from actually just ended up leaving that salon and like hit me up on Instagram and was like, hey, you want a haircut? I'm doing my own thing right now. So I'm going to pull up to her. I guess light roll the dice. I mean, she's the same stylist, so I'm not really worried about like, can she do the haircut? You can always just buy whatever products you used or whatever. So I'm not really too worried, but I'll probably go there for what I'm hoping will be like pretty much an unnoticeable trim, because I'm actually thinking about growing my hair out a little bit. I don't want to get too much longer than this though, until after me and Isaiah's wedding, because I like how it looks here. And I worry that like, if it's I don't want it to be, I worry that it'll be in between length. If I like let it grow, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I want it like here when I get married. So I think I'll probably just stick to like a little bit past the shoulder. So I think the next haircut I'm going to get, I think I'm going to get that in May. So like next month. And then I think I'll do another one the month before I get married, and then like kind of just let it grow a bit from there. My old guy, when I lived in SLC, would refuse to do certain colors when I dyed my hair, and would actually tell me if he thinks the cut would work on my face. Clair Obscur, heard this is good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it generally. I've gotten my ass beat a lot, but yeah, exactly. Love a stylist that will know what's going on. Your hair is probably much healthier now that you know that your hair is curly. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's better now than it has been. I still want to work on like making my hair less frizzy and more like moist looking, because I feel like it looks pretty good right now, like on camera. But if you can, like, I mean, everyone's hair kind of does this to a degree, so you kind of have to let it go. But there's like that little bit of frizz. I have a little bit of frizz. I feel like I could have more alive curls too. So that's something I'd like to work on, but I'm generally not too upset
Continent.
over how things are.
I believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
But that was my only photo in Paris, and I'm like, this is a French game, so I feel like I kind of have to
Good
say,
night,
like,
Gustav.
I'm in France here, but no, it didn't look good. The hair didn't look good. The hair didn't look good, and that wasn't even the worst it looked. I cannot emphasize enough that that is one of the better images of my hair from that era. I need music to record to use this. Okay. Wait, why am I Gustav? Can I not be Gustav? Is this me just like kind of taking in the sights? Y'all, this game, it's dark. It's dark. We're in the dark. Okay, I guess I'm done camping then. Oh, but also, let me go to my thing to show you guys my cosmetics, even though I don't think I have any cosmetics available. Also, I might need to sneeze again. I lost it. I lost it. I waited too long. I lost it. But yeah, it was a traumatic haircut. I don't know why I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to get the shortest hair I've ever had in my life combined with getting bangs. I want to know why I did that. I don't know. Mains by Mel's a YouTuber you should probably watch for curly hair tips and products. Yeah, maybe. I'm a little bit like, I don't want to say defeatist about the curly hair stuff, but there's so much information. Like, there's a freaking, and I follow a lot of like curly hair people on TikTok, but there's like between the freaking like, what is there? There's just like too much stuff going on. You know, do you have enough protein in your hair or not enough protein? It's too much. So I have some attribute points. This is a pretty typical setup. We got vitality, might, agility, defense, and luck. I do really like that they explain what all these things are by when you hover over, they highlight the actual like things they're tied to. So luck means speed and critical rate. Defense is just defense. Agility is speed and defense. Might is attack power and health. Sorry, vitality is health and attack power, I guess. I guess I'll do some vitality. Do I want to put both my things in vitality? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Just for now. It's more about technique first. Products you can ignore for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Probably not wrong on that front. There's like a woman that does like curly hair stuff where you can like pay and she'll like consult on your hair and shit. I'd love to do that at some point, but money and work. I was like thinking the other day about how I'm like, same with skincare. I kind of like retired from like caring about skincare because I'm like, I just feel like my skin is plateaued. I know it could be better, but I just can't figure out how to like improve it from where it already is. And I'm like, oh man, I'd love to like do like a monthly facial and stuff like that. But I'm like, honestly, if I had the money to spend on a monthly facial, I think I'd be happier just like eating at a restaurant with that money. You know what I mean? So it's tough. Once we're rich, a lot of this stuff will be solved, you know? We'll get there. We have 2 subs today already, so I think we're on our way, really. Learn skills. This is the skill tree. It's a little much, I feel like. It's a little sprawling. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It is one of those, like, you have to have stuff near things to get it. I guess I'll just take this. Like, I don't know. I kind of hate a skill tree where there's, like, no thoughts involved, and you're kind of just like, I guess I'll just move up this. I don't know. Increased damage they do. That's pretty nice. And then, again, just to fill the board, just get another skill there. Then we'll go to What's Her Face, Loon, and Those are these areas. I guess I'll wait for her because she has like kind of like a, like her tree kind of just like goes outward. So maybe we'll wait. And then don't I have like, what's with my clothes? How do I look at my clothes? This will be easy when I'm rich. This is how I feel about so many things. Yeah, once we get rich, we won't, my skin's gonna look really good. My hair's gonna be really shiny. My muscles are gonna be really relaxed. I'm gonna get a depuffing wand that I get to use every morning. My nails are gonna look better. My clothes are gonna be nicer. My vlogs will look better. I don't know. We're it's a work in progress. Where do I see my clothes? Oh, here goes wardrobe. The way you have to tab all the way over. Ugh, I don't love that. I don't think I really have anything. Do I have anything? No. Oh yeah, the only thing I have for Gustav is some good boy hair, but I don't like his good boy hair. Basically, this is how my hair looks, actually. And it's like, it's not as clean as this, but I think it's more fun. So, it's like the other hair looks nicer, but this feels more...
The main continent.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
Okay, sleep time? He writes about how dangerous the Neverons are. And how beautiful. Oh yeah, those are the monsters, guys, by the way. The bun, the hair twisties. The haircut on Gustav. Yeah.
For those who come after.
This is good boy haircut. I just want to go to sleep. Can I say something controversial? I don't really like camping in games like this. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's done really well. Like, I know that when in freaking Baldur's Gate, it's like the best thing ever to go back into the camp and you like talk to your companions and that's when you progress the story. I just don't really like the idea of setting up camp and then making this like I have to go talk to all these different people about all these different things. I don't know. I just don't like it that much. I don't find it that fun. I feel like it is mandatory conversation hour. Hey, thanks for the sub. Like, I don't know. I think I'm kind of alone in that, but I'm just like, I don't want to camp. I don't want to camp. Make this the only way. I know. I didn't play BioWare in my formative years. I just feel like it's a dry way to go about talking to people. Because what I really like I enjoy, and I know it's not like a traditional RPG, but like in God of War, you have those conversations like while you're walking around and fighting and stuff, and I enjoy that stuff so much more than the idea of camping and going up to like have these conversations with people. Now, I do see the benefit. Fucker, I fucking missed my shot. Because it doesn't like interrupt the, you know, the flow of the action. Like I don't have to like be listening to them have these little conversations. He's like immune to this, right? He's resistant. Not immune, but he's resistant.
A storm is coming.
But yeah, I just feel like we're like putting all of our stuff on one thing.
Danger.
When we camp. Damn it. I promise you I hit circle, but it was right after. Damn, that was way too early. It's mechanically awkward, and in D&D, it's for players to talk and engage with the strategy of the dungeon. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I feel like he's about to die is the thing.
Let the ink flow.
She only has like one thing left, so. Thank God. I do like the fact that you can like dodge and then dodge again if there's enough time. That's what I just did. Yay, he's dead. Maybe you need to talk to people about the calibrations. Yeah, I guess. I feel like though Mass Effect, you're not camping though, are you? You're kind of just walking up to people in the environment. I think that's kind of different.
Guess this.
The Normandy is basically a camp, but it doesn't feel like a camp, and I think that makes a difference. Even though I did not play Mass Effect growing up, and I started the remaster but didn't finish it. Baldur's Gate 3, it is an actual camp, which it's like... And I like those conversations. I like those characters. I think the writing in Baldur's Gate 3 is awesome. But it's like, I don't really like this. It's just like a big dialogue dump, I feel like, having a camp. And just people are like, yeah, and that's awesome. And I'm like, I don't really like camp. I don't really want a camp. Yes, that's the point. I know, but like, can we sprinkle it out a bit? Is there a way that isn't just the camp? I want to hang out with my friends. See, I want to hang out with my friends, but I don't want to only do one thing. I feel like these are like the friends that like every time we hang out, they want to go to the same fucking bar, have the same huff-ass conversations, and it's like, God forbid we do anything different than go to fucking, you know, the pub on a Tuesday, you know? All we do is fucking play bingo, and that's it. And it's like, can we do something else? Campus instead. I actually didn't play Three Houses, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I think about that yet. I agree, it's better when it's a set piece of missions than just the camp. Too much word vomit games there. Camps are for people who don't play games / talk about for a living. Camps are for people who don't play games / talk about games for a living. They probably feel like a bland obstacle. It's not that it feels like a bland obstacle. Well, it's just I feel like I'm being held at gunpoint to have a conversation with people when I'm at the camp. I love exhausting dialogue options in games. Oh, cute. I like that. That's pretty fun. That's nice. But I just feel like they're like, sit down and have your dialogue conversation options. And I'm just like, I guess, but yeah. Yeah. That's just me. I know it's an unpopular opinion. I know it's like a classic like construction, but it just feels like you're like, you know what? We'll just have them talk at the camp. Like, it just feels like a very convenient solution to like giving your characters time to talk. Like, I'd rather they just be talking here occasionally, you know? I'm seeing if I'm missing anything. I don't know. Maybe it is good, though, for people who don't like dialogue in games, because they can just, like, not talk to you at the camp. But then, God forbid, you miss one of those conversations at the camp. You end up having, like, a fucking 42-line amount of dialogue available if you don't start exhausting those options early. So, I don't know. I'm enjoying the length and amount of cutscenes in this game, though.
Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. The storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
Yeah, and I think this construction is really nice because, like, look, we got a cutscene. It was pretty short. We're back in the gameplay, but we're getting cutscenes often enough that I'm scared someone's gonna, like, attack me if I just stand here, that we don't forget. Like, if you ended up fighting everything that was there, you're not like, oh my God, what was happening? Yes. Quick question. monkey bars. Should I go back to that area that said danger? It was like, there was like a red area that said danger. And I'm like, is that just like a side quest thing? Like, should I go back there and fight some stuff? Or is that something I can't do till later? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'll give it a second to see if you know what I'm talking about. There's like a cave that I like left. But I don't know if this is like, and it still says danger. Does it just mean it's too like powerful for me? I mean, I love outlogging games and hanging out in the camp is usually my favorite part. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not alone. I'm the one that is alone here. I'm the weird one. Don't let my hang-ups take away from your fun camp time. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be at the camp. I want to just be here. Same deal with like, I love story, but I kind of, I'm mixed on long cutscenes. I enjoy consuming a long cutscene, but the con of long cutscenes is sometimes you sit down to play a game, you maybe only have an hour or two, and you're like, damn, I could have played this during my lunch. Because I didn't have to do anything in this. I was just watching a little movie, basically. Lord knows I need these extra items because I'd be getting knocked on my ass. So I do wish games like the RPGs that Atlas makes, basically. Persona, Metaphor Fantagio, like, let me know when it's like big cutscene time so I can like mentally prepare. Or, oh yeah, I should take, what time is it? How long have we been streaming? Oh, we're actually kind of close to like a halfway point. I think I'm gonna take a little aspirin. I have like a light headache, like just a weird congestion thing. Yeah, and I think these are, if I could have it, I don't hate long cutscenes. Sometimes I have fun like being like, oh, the game is playing itself for me. That's kind of nice. But if I could have it one way or the other, I think smaller but maybe slightly more frequent cutscenes might be good. I don't mind a long cutscene if it's like chapter bookends. I think that's a nice middle ground as well.
Wait, Evron. Looks like a different species.
Okay, so we'll fight this guy and then we'll maybe take a little break. I'll take a little aspirin. I thought it was just like lack of coffee, but I don't know. I still feel kind of like, I feel like he doesn't have a weak spot, so I don't feel like there's a point of like hitting him. He's underwater, so electricity? Can I see what's her face's moves before? Okay, that made sense. I had a thing that does like extra damage if target marked. Applies burn, 2 more burn. I don't think you're weak to this, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Feel the burn.
Ow. Ow. God damn it. Like she has like a lightning thing now. Thunderfall. Oh, I need 5. Oh yay! I love when that happens in games. When the burn just kills them. Successful parries 0. Successful dodges 0. Need to be more interesting / engaging. I just think we need like, I just as the player want to know when, like, I want the option to like leave before or after a long cutscene, or just kind of know when a long cutscene's coming up. I get that it kind of spoils the story maybe a bit if you knew, which I kind of get. There needs to be a solution to the, when I sit down, I want to play the game, not watch the game. But also sometimes when I am sitting, like I like watching the game too. I don't mind watching a game. But if I'm gonna watch a game, I'd rather just like be watching it and eating a snack or eating my lunch or whatever. No, I'm not gonna fight you right now because I'm gonna take an aspirin and use the potty. Okay, cool. Exactly. Like, I got nothing wrong with, like, you put the controller down, you take your popcorn, but if I can play your game while I eat my lunch, I would happily just throw on an episode of your game while I eat my lunch, and then we can just, like, all have what we need from the experience. But yeah, pacing of this is fun so far. I also really like the, I think they do a good job sort of hiding the classic, like, I want to tell you about the world, in this game. Like, her saying, oh, Gustav, you just, like, know everything about every expedition, because he's just, like, lore-wise has studied all these expeditions before because he's the leader. But as a player, this helps us, like, get to know more about, like, what the other expeditions were like, how they failed, what stories they leave behind, stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. Okay, cool. Hang tight, and I will be back in 5 minutes, plus or minus. Hello, we are back. And I have treat. And I took a little aspirin because my head was hurting. The treat today is Welch's fruit snacks. Welch's fruit snacks. We get pasta today for dinner. I'm excited. It's just spaghetti, but I love spaghetti. I'm trying to heal my mind. Oh. Ah! I hit R1, but I don't think I got first strike.
Dodge Gustav. I'm ready.
I will say I like that you can like fucking oh goddamn. You can dodge early and then dodge again. Okay, so you're electricity, so maybe like earth is like your weakness or something? Maybe?
A storm is coming.
I guess the fact that they're flying, maybe they're like toward it. Can I hit this thing? Yes. Okay.
Dodge Gustav.
Damn. I just had no idea when that was gonna strike. I still don't know when that's gonna strike.
Not looking good.
Okay, good enough. Good enough. How are the vibes? The vibes are like pretty chill. The combat is hard though. It is engaging combat, for sure, and I think it'll get easier over time. Okay, boom. See, we did that a lot better than we did like last time. I will say, while I still think they should have enemy weaknesses surface for the player, it seems like some of them are kind of like obvious. Can be used at camp to upgrade something. I don't know. Okay. On that note too. Oops. Yeah, inventory maybe? The Pictos? I think we could use maybe some, like she doesn't have that. What is SOS shell? SOS. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, and every other thing is accounted for. Yeah, okay. 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 We're getting it together. I had to do a double on that one because I could not. Why is he so much stronger all of a sudden? I feel like the other guy's gonna just dodge my attacks and I'll go to this guy. I have, yeah. Like you mean like getting first strike? And then wait, I already know about you. You're like, I think I said that you were electric maybe with you? I don't think I have enough to do electricity though. Thunderfall? No. Maybe I'll just like get you? Boom, look at that. Look at that, look at my mind. Okay, yeah, I ran up to him, but I did hit R1. I don't know if that counted as first strike or not. Are you going to be on this? Oh, D&D? No, I'm not. Respectfully, hell to the nah, hell nah. I think Deepest dives for RPGs. I'm not gonna say never because anything is possible in this life. The thought of doing a Deepest dive for an RPG sounds kind of awful. I gotta be honest. Like having to play a game that fast. And I know for a lot of like people that do it, like do Deepest dives for like RPGs, it's like so they commit to like beating the game, which I totally relate to because I suck at beating RPGs. Like I notoriously haven't finished I think any RPGs ever. Really, like I didn't finish Baldur's Gate, I didn't finish Bravely Default, I didn't even finish Tears of the Kingdom, which is like not even an RPG. Yeah, this game is at least it's only 40 hours. Yeah, or around 40 hours. It took me a bit to realize the perfect. Sorry, it took me a. Sorry. Also, it took a bit for me to realize the timing for perfect is. Yeah, the gold bar. Yep. Yeah, for the when you're continuing the thing. See, I don't know if it counted my first strike then, but I have gotten first strike before. Yeah, so shout out to everyone doing the Deepest dive on this game.
An advantage.
Like I hit R1 there, but I guess like since they're already swarming me, maybe it doesn't count. I know P5 credits soon.
do it.
I will say the music that is playing here is really like giving elevator. Like it's giving we appreciate your call. Your call is important to us. That's what it's giving actually. This like doon 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 doon. I did finish Kingdom Hearts, yes, but it's really hard for me to like want to do that. And then that's just like a lot of time to commit to a game in a small amount of time. In general, honestly, Deepest Dive is like probably like low-key one of the hardest things, which sounds dumb because it's like, oh, playing a video game? That's your job. Like, yes, but the timeline of it, it's just so much. Like, even doing the Deepest Dive on like Metroid Dread, I was like sweating by the end trying to finish that game in time. So no, I will not be doing this game for the Deepest Dive. And I don't know, you can always just dog the game too and just like fucking knock it out in like, oh, I'm gonna play like 8 hours this weekend and just do it that way. But on average, it's like 2 hours of gameplay a day to like keep pace in the Deepest Dive for like the content aspect. So that's 2 hours that I need that time to do other stuff. Am I crazy wishing that everyone's head was like 5% smaller? But I am a little jealous of people on the Deepest Dive. That's funny. That's maybe just like 1% smaller. Their head is a little bit too big for their body. Maybe they just have a big head. I mean, my head is too big for my body. You know? So, I don't know. It's kind of realistic in that sense. But I am jealous because Kelsey and Haley are on this Deepest Dive, and I feel like that's going to be really fun, and I do think it's going to be a good conversation. So I'm kind of like, damn, I kind of wish I was on this Deepest Dive, but the Deepest Dive that's too much work. Too much work for me. Reminds me of BioShock. It does! Yes, this, like... She is very, what's that girl? Is it Emily or something coded or whatever? I wonder if Jacob also is in love with her. This is an exaggeration. Jacob never said he was in love with the girl from BioShock, but the one who's your daughter, I forgot her name. But Jacob did love this game, so I don't know, maybe. Everyone looks a bit like a creepy doll. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, things are going better for me combat-wise in this game now, so that's nice.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Elizabeth, yes, thank you. I want to say Emily was the girl from Dishonored.
Look.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a door inside.
But yeah, I'm having fun with it. I kind of threw you guys into
Let's go.
a more combat-focused part of the game, but there's definitely like a lot of story thrown in as well, which I think is fun.
Someone lives here.
And the combat is continuously engrossing, but it is challenging. And it is like you need to dodge, you need to parry. Dodge a minimum. Parry ideal, but you will need to know how to dodge in this game. I'm only like, I'll have to check my time. I started stream when I was 90 minutes into the game. So what I've been playing for like maybe 2 hours. So maybe I'm like 3.5 hours or something in. Not too far.
Where are we? This is...
I just got past the prologue, so I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I don't know if you'll catch up with me, Optimus. I'm like, they went to do their expedition. Stuff went down. Got the second party member. A little bit further than that kind of thing, but yeah, I don't know. If you enjoy your time playing, I guess. It's just what I'll end with. And maybe check out the VOD after, once you played for a bit. See how my experience went. Okay, so let's go to upgrade these attributes. What do I want to put stuff into? I feel like I feel weak. You do get a good amount of stuff. I kind of hate, and this happens a lot in games. This is like a personal thing, not a game thing. When I'm just like, what should I be putting these points into? And as you can see, I kind of just like default to like, I don't know. It's like very vibes based point attribution. I'm like, mostly this, like, learn skills. How are my skills doing? Let's go to our buddy Loon and see what she has going on. So we can unlock this now. Wildfire, deal fire damage to all enemies. 1 hit. That's kind of nice. Whatever affects the weapon I'm using. I don't feel like I'm good at planning in this game for like what I should be using stuff for. Just straight up recover 50% health. That sounds good. But now, y'all, we are at a decision point. We will need to decide what skills we're bringing into battle. Oh, wait, actually, I might be able to fit, like... Okay, just kidding. I'm almost at a decision point. I can currently still hold all the skills that I have. And then can we look at the Pictos again? Any other Pictos we can grab? No, they're all accounted for, so... I could maybe, like, distribute the Pictos a little bit better, but I think we're okay. At this point in the game, we're kind of all doing the same stuff. I don't have a lot of, like, specialization yet. I have to hold it? Oh, it's just locked. Oh yeah, which reminds me, the stuff with the weapons. Okay, this is better, so I guess let's... Oh, this will also, like, change things a lot. I never like, went to go, like, change these. What is hide tooltip? Oh, this thing. So that might also be why everything was so hard. I'm like, wow, this is like really, really tough. But yeah, it's a very like chill and cozy construction. Honestly, again, it's not a Souls-like. I repeat, it is not a Souls-like. But it does remind me of the same kind of vibes I get playing Lies of P. Maybe it's just like the... I don't know. Again, Lies of P is in French, so it's like not that aspect. But the like, I don't know. The overseas vibes or something. I don't know. I think it's that like, it's a well-made, nice-looking game that also kind of is smaller scale is maybe where I'm getting that. Maybe the dude having a different arm is part of it. I'm not really sure what's there, but like really pretty areas though as well. Like those are the kind of things that are like reminding me of the fun I had with Lies of P. A French like Lies of P is more like generalized though. No, London. I'm not really sure what the lore, what the real world culture of Lies of P is. This looks scary in here. Oh my god. Oh, hey, it's her. This is who we were looking for. Maybe, but watch her be like a fucking spirit taken over by something. We have to fight her.
Mael?
That's not Mael. It's Mael's ghost. No, this is Mael, actually. Just kidding.
Gustav?
This is your little sister slash like guardian.
Real.
Like not guardian, but like kid that you're taking care of. Yay!
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't.
Ooh, good crick.
I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you, and I couldn't
couldn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have. I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here.
Nice.
With him. He's been helping me a lot.
Oh shit, this is like
my pictos.
a friend?
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
Chromacopia. 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 Okay. Shit is dark as fuck over here. Okay. So is your friend gonna let you leave here, or like what's going on here?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
I didn't write that.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely getting sticky. I like her run animation versus like, so here we go. The way Gustav runs, he runs like he only read about running in like a book. And then she floats, which like that's cool. This is my girl gang featuring Gustav, like in my mind. It's so pretty here. I love a bespoke little place. Really? Okay, do I just exit regular then? Curator.
Dad, we just trained. All right. This time I have backup.
Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. No.
Gustav, don't die.
Jump with X. After a jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack. That's cool. Okay, platformer alert. I want to wait for the target to be marked to do that. So I think I'll just attack him regular. See what happens.
Take him down.
Stances. Oh my gosh. Okay, Ghost Tsushima. Male stances. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deal more damage. So it's like the lines of Metaphor Fantagio. Switching to stance also provides me with 1 AP. That's cool. Okay, it deals a lot more damage. Virtuoso stance. Offensive stance. Defensive stance. Okay, so like defensive, less damage. You take less damage and you gain it 1 MP. 1 AP, sorry, per parry or dodge. Okay, how do I switch my stances? That is a skill I have? Yeah, it's like the skill. Okay. Starting skills are offensive switch, spark, whatever switches to offensive, spark, and per se is defensive. Use offensive switch to offensive stance. Switch to defensive. Okay. So I want to take a defensive stance, so I'm gonna switch to spark or the other one. Okay. Oh no, they want me to do offensive, I guess. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Okay, the order makes it so that I can't do my thing. Medium lightning. Okay, and it's R2, L2 to switch between these two. I don't know if he'll ever be marked before I can go because she goes first, so I'll just use the fire and see what happens. Oops. While in offensive stance, she does more, but also takes more damage. Yep. At the end of a turn, over to stanceless, unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance. And then they want me to do her defense.
Flames. On me. Was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes.
Okay, so we're just gonna collect like a party of monsters. I think that's the sense I get here. Jeez, it's dark. Okay, there we go.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the Indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a Jestrel?
Persona, be
Stop
pleased.
that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
I don't just trade with anyone, only worthy warriors. Are you worthy, mustache man? I do like that brush on your face.
True. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Yoko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
Shoot, I didn't read what you said.
Between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best Jestrel merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Excellent insult. Okay, ask Goldbrot. Shit, I didn't read fast enough. In the middle of our ancient sanctuary, red trees everywhere. Can't miss it.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Jestrels.
Dun, dun, dun. Merchants. Just merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved for only the mightiest warriors. Impress a merchant by defeating them in a duel to access secret inventory. That is fun. Yeah, I want to try to fight the merchant. Oh, you have to hold square. Okay. That's cool. I don't know who I want to... I only have one person fight him? Gustav. Okay. Oh, shit. All right. My bad. I wasn't familiar with your game. Okay. We'll start with this. Just see what happens. Ow. Okay, a bit more AP. Hope I can get one from like... Damn it. Okay. Let's just try this for now and see what happens. It's not max, but...
Let me take that!
Nice. I don't know that actually will too much to him, so let's just send it. Oh. Okay, that was pretty easy. Hmm. I also think I fall victim to like not buying certain things and then I gain items or using certain items and then I'll get something and I'm like, I'm not going to use this because I'm going to save it. And then the more powerful I get, the less useful the item is. And it's like, oh, I should have used the item when it was useful. So I do want to be aware of that. Sidebar, want to compliment this aspect of it. Very cool. Fighting the merchant to unlock like extra stuff. Like that's fucking cool. Like that's an interesting, different angle. Again, maybe this has been done in other games. I don't know. If people have examples of this, feel free to shout it out. But it's like, okay, that's something fun to do. I guess the closest example I can think of is in Final Fantasy VII, the remake trilogy, I guess that's in progress. You have the stupid, what the fuck are they called? The stuff that Chadley has you do, and then you can get the summons. Like you can buff up the power of the summons by like fighting them. Always a fan of that stuff. I think it's really fun. Okay, let's just leave it at that for now. New Pictos. Okay, so base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. guess I'll just give her that because she doesn't have anything. I also feel like maybe this is like me just aging and my eyesight getting progressively worse every year because it basically does. But I also feel like this is so tiny. I'm like, what does this say? Like, it's just really, really small. Let me embiggen all of the stuff that I have because I cannot see anything. I also wish with this like whole the weapons aspect that they just, and maybe there's no like more powerful. It's just like, oh, different things for different things kind of vibe. But I wish they just like let me like auto equip that kind of stuff. I think so, but now I feel like I don't if you're mentioning it. So it's like they max level like as you use them, right? That's like my understanding of it. But feel free to share if there's other stuff that you didn't glean or that you think would be good to know. Are passive effects that you activate once you have you master the Pictos after winning 4 battles with it equipped. Yeah, it's funny. I'm literally just doing that now. Yeah. Are learned for all characters at the same time. It can be activated by multiple characters. But what is up with the points though? Available can be seen here. You can activate or deactivate Luminas freely anytime. By currently equipped, it can't be deactivated. The amount of available points is shown here. Each Lumina costs a specific amount of points. The more points the character has, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. Each character gains 1 Lumina point. Filtering and sorting Lumina will make it easier to find the right ones. Okay, now I think I'm lost a little bit. So, yeah, now you can come in and mention it because like these are activated, right? I guess like I can click other ones to activate them. Like if I hit activate, what happens? So like some of them are like working at a higher amount. Is that the implication? So you equip 3, but the effect can be equipped by all of them as well. And it's like, if it's activated, that means everyone is benefiting. Is that what it is? Wait, I came from here. I'm gonna have you just run around because you have shoes, so you can run around. I guess in the creator's defense, the other one glides.
An advantage.
So maybe that's why she's like, I don't need shoes because I'm gliding everywhere, but... This is just a circle, right? Yeah. No, I'm okay. I will say, all right, and it's not that I disagreed with you, Isaiah. I was not taking the game's side by any means, but I'm now officially at the point where I feel like I need that mini map. I want my mini map. There's a way to see the map though. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Touchpad? No. Triangle? No. There's definitely a way to see the map. Just give me a second. Can increase the Lumina number when you go to camp. Oh gosh, I forgot how to do this. I did see the map at one point. It's probably not this. This is like information. When I hold triangle, it shows me vision menu, pause menu. Maybe I don't have a map right now? Hello? Do I just go back where I came from? It's a very limited as you go through each area, but it's too easy to get turned around. Like, do I now need to go back? because I went like into the thing. You don't have a map when you're in these areas. Well, do I just leave? The map is overworld only. You can go in it out the way you came.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Guess we found
Oh.
68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Isaiah yelled no from across the hall. Was that about my game? Am I not supposed to be here? Maybe he was just talking about his own game. I'm gonna just keep going until I hear otherwise. Isaiah. And that I'm gonna be honest with you. That also be pissing me off.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, yeah. The like start the battle, it's like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. I think it's confusing to do. It doesn't happen enough, and then it does that weird thing where it goes, shoo, and I think it's supposed to look cool. But I don't really think it looks cool. I gotta be honest. I don't think it looks cool. Something that's kind of fun is kind of learning to negotiate your stuff between characters. It's like, okay, I don't want to just like burn through all of my stuff here with her. Let me know in the chat, like, can you change the order in which your like characters fight? Is that like an option that you have? Because I would love to put him in front of Loon. Powerless is a debuff that reduces the character's damage by 20%.
Lunig, watch out!
Based on their speed. Nice. I do really like the grace that they give with the like double dodge. Again, a lot of my dodge beefs are like beefs that I have with myself. You know what I mean? It's like, I do think, sure, it could be a little clearer. They could make it a little easier, stuff like that. But ultimately, I think my problems with the dodge are more so overall like clarity problems with the game. I don't think the game is bad in that regard. I just think it's, I wish it was, sometimes it's not that easy for me to see what's happening on the screen. Okay, cool. So let's see, I'm stances right now. There are some dudes later that attack so slow it drives me. Yeah, there's just like there's some like, I don't know. There's some times where it's like a little too funky wonky for me. You can also just build up some of her stuff. Low physical damage, but increased damage when they're, oh, that's kind of cool. You know what? She has this increased damage when people are marked. So I think I'm just gonna do a regular, that requires 5 though. So I think I'm just gonna do a regular, it feels like a waste though to like do a regular hit for this guy because of the extra damage that appears. He already has defenseless, so I don't think we have to apply defenseless again. I forget, y'all, is Spark a defensive vibe? You know, I'm just gonna hit him regular. I know it's not the most efficient use of my stuff. Oh my gosh, I did like nothing to him. Never mind. Never mind. Ugh, and my thunder is like really far away. Okay, I'm just gonna hit you regular then. I really thought the burn was gonna kill you automatically. Can I not attack the other guy? There we go. Weirdly enough, to change, like when I hit left on the D-pad, it doesn't go, but when I hit right on the D-pad, it goes. It's kind of strange, but let's mark him. Oh. Ah. Let's try it circle. Ugh. Too slow. Too slow. How much better is this game than Persona 5? Ooh. Here's the thing. I am not really ready to say that this is I gotta be honest. I do like this game a lot. I think it's more my taste. I think I do like kind of this fantasy. I like this vibe more. I mean, Persona 5 has a fantasy vibe as well. It's like life sim meets fantasy. Or like the fantastical. I think I like the activeness of the real-time elements in this game more than the overall combat of Persona 5 Royal, but I do also, I'm much farther obviously in Persona 5 Royal. I really like the synergy between the abilities you have there. It's fun making your little personas and stuff. I think the story might be more interesting to me than Persona 5. Persona 5 is a little bit like, all right, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool. They're like changing people's hearts and fighting off corruption. I think Persona 5's narrative goes a little bit off the rails in some ways too, where it's like, I feel like these kids kind of lost the plot a little bit, but see, speaking of losing the plot though, I should have done my stuff differently because really, that doesn't do anything to him. Is he really not dead from that? Okay, thank you. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I think it's really good. I'm not like losing my mind obsessed, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying to the point where I'm like, when I'm done with this, I think I might want to keep playing. Like, and not just keep playing like in general, but like keep playing immediately. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And I'm liking with this other character, it really does feel like there's like differentiated and skill sets to the point of having different strategies, where I think where Persona 5 Royal kind of falters a little bit. Yeah, I also feel very early, so I'm definitely, I know you were kind of asking in jest about that, but just to kind of like take the question seriously. I think where Persona 5 falters for me has always just been like the fact that Joker is really the one doing everything and everyone else is kind of like, they have like one role, and I think that's really limiting. In games like Metaphor or Fantagio and this, I think they allow for like the individual characters to sing a bit more. I think that's also helped by the fact that you don't have like a leader in the sense of, oh, if you die, the whole party dies kind of thing. I've always hated the one person dies, the whole party dies. I think that's silly. How much health do you even have? Now that I think about it. Do I know how much health you have? Thank you. Okay. Not that much. And you're marked too, so.
Let us stain them.
Cool. Not my cleanest stuff, but new weapon. See, and like with this new weapon thing, there's like a couple little things though that I do think this game, you know, and when it comes to an RPG, even a shorter one, you know, like this one, the devil really is in the details. And I think stuff like not auto switching to this is like, okay. Choices were made. And there's like other little gripes I have that I've talked about even in just this stream, but yeah, it's definitely a very cool game. I'm really enjoying it. I think it has a lot of style, a fun combat system, some good restraint in regard to, I guess, like amount of enemies, battles you're doing. The fact that she's almost dead is rough. God, I hate this song, and this battle song is really not good to me. Then you don't really have something like that, so I might just leave you be. Well, nice. Nice, so it's your attack too. Yes, exactly. Prompt me to equip the new weapon, and that's what like Persona 5 World does. Like when you find a thing that's like good, even if it's for like a certain character, one of your characters will be like, "Oh, this is better than what I have. Can I put this on now?" And you can just say yes. Okay, and now I'm gonna have you heal. What's her face? The perfect heal though, like that's kind of lit. Like not gonna lie. No, this didn't do shit. Just kidding. Just kidding. My bad. My bad, my bad. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so you're almost dead, and you're not almost dead. I should just target you. What do I have here, though? Offensive. Spark. Yeah, sure. I think you're weak to lightning or something. I don't have that. I'm just gonna hit you normal. And then... yeah. Okay, I feel like I can kind of memorize some of these enemies and their weaknesses, but I still think that should be an in-game thing. Yeah, and then... if we have anything, let's just try this one. Just like a little something. Yeah, because I'm like, you're almost dead, so like, let's just do that. The no one combat situation is the same, despite it being the same enemies. I think is a really nice and good thing for this game to have. Oh yeah, I can jump now. Oh my gosh, I can like really explore. Hold on.
Interesting.
Oh man, that jump feels... ooh, that doesn't feel good. Okay, that aspect of the game, not as... this is a game that I knows what it's doing well and is like, the other stuff? Look. Look, you didn't come here to do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, fun. Okay, yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Can I be somebody else though? Yeah, thank you. Nice, and I was rewarded for my curiosity. Nice. I didn't know this was the last exact. They're like, you know, we're not we never said we were a platformer, so I don't know why you're clicking that jump to feel good. I'm like, that's right. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. My bad. Stop yelling at me. Okay. Pictos. Can I just... whoop. Is there fall damage? Okay, thank God. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? Do I have enough to... I can do the marking shot.
Let the ink flow.
I forget, with the marked, is he only marked for the, like, right now? Or if I, like, don't hit him, will he still be marked? I think he keeps the mark until the enemy's turn, so I'm gonna just... he's not that far from... you know what? Let's just do this anyway. Let's just do this anyway. Okay. Nice. And then let's just see. Maybe this will just finish the job. It didn't, but it did. Oh, it did! Yay! Okay, boom. Now that I changed my weapons, it's over for you hoes. The way I was fighting with like the weakest weapons for that one boss, and now we're nice and smooth. Now we're good and wavy. I do feel like I'm missing stuff, but you know what? I think that's okay. I don't think we need to go too crazy in this area. And I do think it's a little too easy. This game needs like a map fog. Maybe it has one in the overworld, I don't know. Did I come from here? I have a bad feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Oh, I thought he was going to be a friend. I just walked up to him. This song genuinely is really bad. This song is really bad. The main OST though is good. I think this is going to be up there for like the music. Nice. And then what's going on with you? We don't really know. I don't have enough to do like my biggest attack. Okay, and ow. Ow. Okay, to like this enemy? Oh, it shows both. It shows both. Okay. All right. I mean, it could have been better, if I'm being honest. Oh, I didn't do much. Maybe I should just like focus on killing this one guy. Weak to lightning. Everybody's weak to lightning. This isn't as good as if I waited, but look at this.
This was weak.
Oh, okay. Ooh, increased damage though if it's marked. Nice. Okay, I have like nothing left, so I'm just gonna like. Okay. And then can I mark? Yeah, marking shot. And then we'll do this. Nice. Nice. New weapon. Yeah, really satisfying flow to this game. Okay. Now that I'm like doing really well, I feel like this game's really good. No, I'm just kidding. I always thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I think my only gripes really with the game are a couple quality of life missteps, in my opinion, and a bit of lack of clarity in the menus. And the no mini-map stuff, too. It's like, bro, what's going on here? We need more map, need more mini-map. Those are, like, my 3 things. I guess, honorary 4th thing, some of the music isn't that good. Like, I do think some of the music is really incredible. Like, I think the main OST is really nice. But the battle music we've been hitting there, nah, you know, could be just like a personal taste thing. Pros, really dynamic combat, really fun individual abilities. I also like that the characters aren't as pigeonholed as they sometimes are in other games. Like, sure, you could argue that like Loon maybe is like has a bit more healing, but like Gustav can also heal, so it's not like I don't feel like, oh, this your job is ice, your job is this. Like, it feels like everyone has like a lot of options. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this lack of mini-map. I feel like some games just don't want to have a mini-map, and I don't know why. I have never been mad at a game for having a mini-map. I've only been mad at not having a mini-map. But I don't know. Called Loon the healer, and I was so confused because I have not used her that way. Yeah, I would say she's the healer simply because one of her first abilities is healing, and I think that's kind of what makes her the healer. I also think she just has like more healing options to unlock. So I definitely see her as sort of the healer, but I don't think she is a healer the way like Aerith is a healer even. Which Aerith still has other stuff that she can do, but I definitely think Aerith is so like AoE healing coded, like very heavily. You're not really like whooping ass with Aerith, even though I was whooping ass with Aerith because I love Aerith. As a mechanically, I love Aerith, and I like her little animations. As a character, we have some beef, but you know, whatever. To be an option, but I like it off. You know what? Fair enough. But yes, I do think it should be an option. I want to see. I would like to see more options in this game from a settings perspective. Don't you feel immersed when you don't know where you're going? Exactly. It's like I don't feel immersed because I'm confused. Blah blah skill issue, but yeah, I had that beef with Alan Wake as well. And it does look nice to not have the like UI on there, but I feel like let me just back out really quick to show you guys what, in my opinion, I like what I would like to see done. When you hit triangle, all this information comes up. This should include a mini map. You know, like in my opinion, it has a compass. Okay, cool. North doesn't mean shit to me. What is the fucking compass for? What is it for? Okay. Upgrade attributes. I guess I'll up my speed, because if I'm the fastest, then I can go first, because I like marking people. And that would be good. My speed would be 277, so I'd be the fastest one from everybody. Other than that, let's up that might. Let's up a little bit of vitality, and then let's just like leave one as a treat. What's up, monkey bars? Or was it just a response to something I said? I can't tell you what I said like 2 seconds ago. I don't remember. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go up in might. Let's go up in defense too, because people be knocking you on your ass in this game a little bit. I have no idea if this is like a good spread of stuff. Okay, she has like nothing. 21 points available. Oh, that comes on the mini map. Okay, I was like, what was I talking about? Go north. Like what? Like why did you give me a compass? Like, so you knew that I need to know where to go. Okay, someone could have told me. And it's like, it's stuff like this that like, yo, what is up? And I think this is the con of having this like soulsy, like the soul save structure of this game. I don't think I think adds to the confusion and slog of the menus in this game, because why am I pulling up and now I have 20 points for this character? And I get that like, oh, they gave me some points because like to like even it out, I suppose, or maybe she gained XP. I don't know why. Whatever. I have a lot of points for this character. I'm not mad at it, but I'm a little mad at it because it's like, why didn't you tell me about this? I don't know. What's everyone else's? How that 270 and 300? I guess we'll put like I don't know. Let's put like 6 in here to start. Let's just do 3 to everything else and then see where we end up after that. I don't want her to be too fast though. I want Gustav to be the fastest. 277? Okay. Let's bring this up. Maybe one more up. And then we'll leave the other one as a treat. It's kind of pissing me off after playing South of Midnight and having the constant. Yes, I love the strand that you can have in South of Midnight. And I feel like games should just have that as an option. I don't have a beef with like an immersive vibe. Oh, also unrelated to that, so I have like an hour left. Isaiah, if you can hear me, do you want to fill up my water bottle for me, maybe? I don't want to get up from stream because I'm in the stream zone. I don't know if he'll be able to hear me. Also, though, he's kind of cozy wozy, so I might just get up myself in a couple minutes. He's also playing this game and has me on the TV, but he might also be holding our cat, which like I would never get up to if it disturbs my cat. So, yeah, but it makes it like easier to explore. So I don't know. And in South of Midnight, you can just like, you don't have to have that strand on there all the time if you don't want it. Oh, yay. Or actually, he's going to be here in a second, so. What do we want? What do we want? Oh, this is quite the jump. You haven't unlocked a skill yet. Can I also get a LaCroix? In a koozie, please. Thank you. Can I get some thank yous in the chat for Isaiah? Since he has his stream pulled up. Can everyone say thank you, Isaiah? And put the Isaiah emote if you have it. Okay. Isaiah, when you get back to your seat, please look at the screen for your thank yous. Your thank yous from the community. Also, I've never reset my skill tree in a game. I've never done it. Specifically when they have you like pay to reset it. Fuck you. You want me to pay to reset my skills? I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna tweet through it, I'm not gonna be doing that. I refuse. Okay, I guess I just unlock this so we get like more branchies. And then we'll figure it out after that. That seems pretty good. Feels high single. I think let's save it for this thing. In my mind, if you have to save up for it, I'm like, obviously this is the better skill to have because that's why they didn't want me to have it. No, I don't know where any of these fucking mimes are. Also, and look, I don't want to seem like I'm misrepresenting my own opinion. I like this game. I would love to go off the beaten path if I knew where the path was. I like don't know where I am in this game. Yeah. I don't know. I like finding stuff. Like I found like, did you climb up that thing to find like, there's like a picto up top. You have to like climb up these, those fucking Horizon like handholds? Like in the watery area, you can like climb up like a platform and then you can like go up those little handholds and like grapple your way up to an area. Like, no, there wasn't a boss up there. There was just like a picto up there. But like I did that. Like I do explore, but I don't know how to explore in a game where I can't. And I do feel like the game kind of. I feel like I'm dropped in like a diorama, but like it has just random things in it. Like I don't get a sense of like discrete sections when I look at the world. It just feels like I'm staring in and especially like this underwater area that I'm in. I feel like I'm just looking at a fish tank and it's like, well, where would a goldfish go if they were in this tank? It's like, I don't know. You just put like some stuff in it. And I don't mean that in a like, they didn't design it to look pretty or anything like that. But it's just like, yes, like I look out and like, okay, like where I'm, well, at least here there's like kind of these two things. I don't know what I'm looking at. here. You know what I mean? And it's really like dark. So I don't know. Like I've been finding like little things. Like I try to go to the little alcoves, but like it's just too hard to not get like kind of lost. Cause like if I turn here, isn't this just back where I came? You know what I mean? Like isn't this just back where I came from? So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna explore as best I can. But I fought 0 mimes. That's why my outfits are so ugly. Because everyone has cool clothes but me, and everyone's posting on the internet wearing the stupid sunglasses and a baguette. And I just look like I fucking just got off my fucking ship. I still am wearing the clothes that old man beat my ass in. Like, anyway, so we'll see. But Monkey Bars also didn't find the mime here, if there was a mime. That's cool. What are your Isaiah, what are your thoughts on this battle's music? Oh, actually, I already know. I think I know what you think. I know what you think.
I mean,
I thought you would like it because something you guys don't know, chat, is Isaiah loves what I call people music. Like the music, if you watched like season 1 or 2 of Rick and Morty, there's like that. I don't know if it was a TV episode or what. The one where Jerry was like, he got stuck in like some fake world or something. And the radio was like, and now people music. And he's like, this is my jam. And it's like beep, human music. Yes. Like beep. And it's like beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. That's what this sounds like. Like, yeah, like I know, like I'm like, Isaiah, you probably like it because it sounds like, doo, like, is it, you can turn it on air. The air's already on, I think. Yeah, that's why it's so cold here because it's cold out there. It's not cold here. It feels regular here. But like, it's giving, your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. All right, anyway, I'll see you later. Yeah, big your call is important to us energy. Yeah, Isaiah's been finding these mimes, which I feel like is kind of bullshit. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I think I'll just do a regular hit for now. Gotta break this little shield. Do I want everyone to hit regular? He just got you the water and LaCroix. Oh, about his human music? He knows he loves human music. If it's me hating on him finding the mimes, that's kind of fair. Me and Isaiah are each other's biggest haters, so that's the truth. Our biggest supporter and biggest hater. It's a double threat. I think I have a hits all enemies, right? I need 5 though for that. Let's just do this so the shield is broken at least. And then, girl, let's have you do your like, what's your defensive? Offensive. Oh, there's also this. Okay, yeah. I have more stuff I forgot. Guard up. Applies shell. Reducing damage taken to up to 3 allies for 3 turns. That's pretty good. And I'm probably not always gonna have 3 allies, so I think let's use this. Wait. Hold on. Up to 3 allies? What do you mean by up to 3 allies? Like, can I select each? Oh. Oh, I think if I did it right, it maybe would have done more. Are you an alien kind of music person? Oh, I think he just like did a like, yeah, he just like helped out somebody. like, now that we're platforming, this is like light work. Yeah. See, we're all buddies. Also, Isaiah was very right about the speed thing. That's cool to now have that going. Yeah, I just have a hard time exploring. And so I guess the biggest compliments I have towards this game are, we got the combat, the oh fuck, I didn't know you were right here, bitch. The story, I do think the story's interesting. Oh fuck. Oh, they do kind of that they almost do I don't know if that was like just a different move or if they always do that. Persona 5 Royal is like that, where if you're like attacked, they sort of have like a disoriented view. I'm not sure if that was a disoriented view thing or just a like just a different move kind of thing. Okay, so what do we want here? You can get shot. That is pretty good. I always want a lore reason why the monsters patiently wait in turn-based RPGs. In my mind, it's not them waiting, it's the fact that like, it's almost like the game slows down the time. Like, I think if this was a real fight, this would be happening like throughout, but it's like, it's slowed down for our sake. Like, it's real time lore-wise, but it's turn-based mechanics-wise in my mind. I do think they set up Cesar's up to return to later because I found an optional boss and it kicked my butt so hard. Let's see what's going on here. We got we could do my little marquee mark, but everybody else kind of has like not that many, not like a lot of ways to take advantage of that. So maybe I'll just try this. Add some charge. Let's do the guard up, maybe? Yeah, cool, and then it helps everybody. That's nice. Okay, and then I want to be able to do Thunderfall at some point. Do Thunderfall next.
Ready to parry.
I'll do it. Brace yourself.
On me.
That's really hard to deal with. That's so challenging. Okay, let's do damage, switch to violence if target is burning. No. Maybe just do like a regular. I was away for a few weeks, but I've arrived. Hey, how's it going? Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad. I feel like we could. Well, let's just do Or chance for Thunderfall. Hey, thanks for the sub. Yeah, let's just go with it, because... Yeah, nice. I'm really bad at that one.
Let's do it. Spill some ink.
Yeah. The party could be better, but we've also been worse, so...
An advantage.
%50 increased break damage on base. Let's just do this one and then he'll take the break damage, because I think he has a thing that does break or something. I'm not gonna lie, like this track isn't my favorite, but it is kind of getting in my head, like like okay. Okay, I think this is where I was before. Do I think I have to go this way? That's someone asked me if they could speak to my parents because they're doing a ton of work and roam the sewer. I'm 39, I own this house. That's funny. I do want to explore. It's just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I do end up getting kind of lost sometimes. Can he like do this? Okay. This is where I just came from. Yeah, I was literally gonna say like that happens to Patrick sometimes.
An advantage.
This game definitely has like a cozy flow to it. It's chill, it's fun. And the fact that like you have these I think to its strength you have like these pretty not open spaces, because again I killed the enemies that were here, but it's not like you're getting hit with a bunch of random encounters or anything like that. And there's also not like a cajillion enemies to fight either. It's like a nice setup in that sense. Hello? Can I guess I gotta go around. Yeah, the music, the opening, the main theme is really good. The battle tracks in this area are not to my taste. And this song I'm like neutral to warming up on. The dun, 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 dun. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I think its strength really, see this is, I came from here already. Do I have to go in here? No. Is this something? No. I thought I came from here and I'm going this way. Am I not? You were having with the first area. Yeah, like it's just, again, definitely some flaws here, but a cool game for sure. This is probably the wrong way. Y'all, I'm gonna be stuck in here for 3 hours. And this is why I didn't do the deepest dive on this game. Because I'd be like sweating, trying to hit deadlines while getting lost. This has to be the right way because there's stuff here for me.
Expedition 68, Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived.
Voice acted,
We were
yes.
caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The paintress sent a storm to overcome us, but it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm, and it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
So yeah, and you have these journals from like the other expedition. Maybe this is that boss that you said was kind of too hard.
Many. I don't like this.
Yeah, it is a very cool game with some really great combat.
Merde. This one is gigantic.
Oh my gosh.
Avoid those at all costs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd been looking forward to this for a while, and I previewed it not that long ago at GDC, I think. And honestly, like a lot of that stuff stayed the same. Like the combat's really cool. I think it has a couple quality of life. Finally, one of these fucking bitches is here. Fucking finally. Okay. It has a couple quality of life / menu and telegraphing issues to me. But nothing that like stops me from generally recommending it or enjoying it.
A storm is coming.
Oh, this thing is pretty strong then. I have to go find this guy now. I know, I'm sorry. I found him and you weren't able to find him. Yeah, like some of the, which if you watch, you know, the VOD after the fact, like I'll post this on YouTube. If you see some of my stuff earlier and probably even stuff from the next, you know, half hour or so that we have left, like there are times where I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. And like, there's definitely things about this game that I think that I don't think work that well, but the core experience ultimately is like a turn-based game with real-time elements and a story that is like very central to the RPG. And when I say that, I just mean like the story is a big part of the game, unlike like Pokemon, where like the story isn't a big part of the game even though it's there. Like those things are strong enough that I'm like, these other things, like whatever, you'll deal with them kind of thing. Okay, so let's see. I feel like this is gonna be a tough battle, so I'm gonna do the guard up thing. And I'm going to have you marked. And I'm gonna just do a little attacky attack. Oh. That was really bad dodging all that. Okay, so unfortunately I'm kind of dying, so... Also, I feel like you're not marked anymore. I guess because like that one hit unmarked it. So I'm going to... I'm just gonna have to heal you. And... I'm still not at 100% health, so I think I'll do... I'm just gonna do a classic recover. And then... I do increase damage if they're marked, so I still want them to get marked first. But I only need 5 for that. 5, 6, 7, 8. let's do low damage but plus burn. Oh my god. Yo, he's out here whooping ass. Let's do the revive. And then... more shot, and then... Do you have anything that heals you? No, but let's just do the... Getting ready to download it, nice. Let's just do the guard up.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay, I kind of really want to heal myself, but I would rather just try to do something else with this.
Feel the burn.
I really need to start building up my AP again.
Okay.
Do you have anything that can... It's interesting too because this game doesn't have like just a block. At least not this early on. Maybe there's a skill that's like that. I'm like really low on health, so I'm going to just heal myself.
That's better.
Danger.
It was really hard to do. Same deal. I feel like I'm just healing a bunch. Don't mind me, I'm just healing. Okay, okay, so... I mean, she has like a lot of cool stuff. We don't know much about like the ice element, so maybe we just try... There's also a... Let's do just this and see what happens. Okay, at least now I'm at the overcharge though, which is cool. We want to break them. I don't know how to break. I know like what's his face Gustav has something that has break. I'm gonna he just got his overcharge full, so that's gonna be helpful once I get the AP to do any moves. Low physical damage. Okay. And this one's stance. Yeah, that's I think like his overcharge I believe has break. Is the guard up still guarding? I think let's just do this. I think it is, right? Like, because it has the shield. Low physical damage, so just target is burning. I don't know if this is like the best combo, but I'm gonna try to do this, the Swift Stride and then the per se, and see how that goes. It's dangerous to have that Virtuoso stance though with as little health as I have, but. I mean, she can always, she can't heal anybody right now though. I think we'll just like this to get my AP up. AP low as hell. Okay, what do I have here? Yeah, see, my overcharge can break. And I have my overcharge ready to go. I just don't have the AP to do anything with it. Okay, now I'm dealing 10% damage. Ugh, I wish I had... I wish I had marked this enemy, but I didn't have the AP to do it, so.
I'll do it.
It's really hard to dodge all those. I feel like I'm hitting them, but like they don't. Silence. Oh. Is someone silenced? Is she oh, she's silenced. Oh, fucking jerk. Fucking asshole. Probably should start using this AP stuff though. I mean, I can still shoot. That didn't really do much. I'm still one away from I should have just given him the thing. Still need one more to do my thing, so. You know what? Let's go back to that guard up. So we get some extra defense.
Let's push forward.
Okay, yes, finally I can do my overcharge.
For those who come after.
I wish I had more stuff here. Oh. Hey, it's going good. Damage to all enemies, one hit, consumes whatever. I mean, Healing Light now has 0, so that could be good. Because I'm definitely gonna have to do this another time. You know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna die in this turn.
Let's spill some ink.
I should have marked him. I forgot that she was going again.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, all I do with her is heal. What do you mean? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to build up my stuff for a bit. I mean, I have 5 already ready to go. Let's just do our... They'll just guard up, I think, for a bit.
Mael, look out!
Okay, pretty good.
A storm is coming.
So that's pretty good. We could maybe just do the gives AP to a target. I still want to work on some stuff though, because I think I want to do like a mark with him, and then, or maybe like fire with somebody. There's like more stuff I want to do basically first. Like she has the Virtuoso if target is burning, and then So I think I want to set up a burn, do the swift strike, then set up a mark, do the pierce. But also, I forgot, defenseless? That means like you can't, does defenseless mean you can't hit? Or like what is, let me know what defenseless means. I forgot what defenseless means. Okay, so now, I mean, she can also have like the burn. We can do like an immolation. We can do like a, yeah. No, she's also a little low on health, so I probably want to have her heal next. Then, I'm probably doing nothing yet. I did consider doing like a healing. That could be good. But now that you have that, I can do this. I will take more damage this way, so. I wish you had enough to heal. You don't. You don't. Makes me sad. Okay, and now we will have you mark. And I mean, this is already gonna be like easy peasy, but. That wasn't too bad. And battle loot, I have short hair for somebody. Yay. Yeah, that was fun.
Well,
I like a good
that will
synergy
help.
between abilities, and I feel like this game has that. It's very like, oh my gosh, this is such a deep cut, but if you guys watched How I Met Your Mother, the episode where Robin goes to Marshall's like Minnesota themed bar, and she's playing that one like fishing game, and it's like, oh, like no one's ever caught this thing, and then she's like, but if I use one fish to lure in another, and it's like this like crazy move she does. That's how I feel when I'm doing these combos. I'm like, oh, but then I mark my target. You know, it's very like, the more I play board games, the more I'm like, a lot of these RPGs, literally just tabletop games and vice versa, where I'm like, first I apply mark, and mark adds increased damage. My stance is in virtuoso, so now it's just like, it's like big fucking nerd shit out here. Is that really the way, like, I'm just, is that, hold on, is that really the way to go back? I just go back down here? There's not like a loop around? A lot of the layout of this game reminds me of, like, if you guys, more sitcom references, if you watch The Office and the episode where they did like the 5K fun run to cure rabies, which already, like, a cure already exists, and Toby finishes the race and he says, where are we? And Kelly says, about 5 kilometers from the office, and Toby goes, he didn't make it a circle. That's how I feel when, like, in a world, the design, I'm scared. Can I fall off of this? I guess let's not find out. I guess, do I just go back? Like, is this like a just totally like a for funsy kind of area? Who is that? Monster.com. Somebody chasing me? Like, oh no, that's just a rock. I was like, is that a monster? It's just a rock. Is this something? Y'all, I can't see anything in here. Let me stop running at full speed. I can't see anything here. Oh, here we go. This is something. This is some place. Was I here before? No, this feels new. Oops, I meant to hit the other one.
A storm is coming.
Work up to 5 so we can do our thunderfall. Ooh. I hate that. Ow. Ow, ow, that hurt. Okay, wow. These are tough situations here. Crap, I didn't want to hit him.
A storm
I
is
guess I
coming.
am worried about her. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Nope. Okay. And then... we could do... Let's do a quick guard up because I feel like everyone's getting their ass whooped a little bit. Oops. Only did 2. Womp. Okay, and then she can heal herself. Oh, I totally just like missed the cue. I got really lucky there.
I'll do it.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, let's see. I think I also have something that can like help me gain health back. Just recovery. Yeah, I think just a regular recovery, I guess.
Second wind.
Shoot. And then... Okay, so if I'm in my Virtuoso stance, it only costs 2 AP. So I'll probably do... Let's do, for now... I'd like my target to be burning first. Is it worth it to even do something yet? Or should I, like, save up stuff? 3, 4... I mean, this could be good. Oops, not this. Do like if we can like work on that target again. I know they're burning though is the problem. We just a marked shot.
Get ready.
Okay. Swing. Oops. Another one. Okay. Target's still not burning, so that's kind of rough. I guess let's just do spark.
On me. Let us stain them.
And then I guess just, yeah, this Thunderbolt seems good.
Lightning, strike!
That's not bad. Not bad. Okay, she's still like a little bit weak. He's almost full health, so. So just kind of need more stuff here. I think I still just want. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Take cover!
Okay. Okay, so
Feel the burn.
Take him down.
okay, and then you're gonna fight this person. They're marked and they're burning, so I'm gonna do my swift stride. He'll give me the virtuoso stance. I'm kind of he's not dead. He's probably gonna burn to death like in a second. It's all good, I suppose. Yep. Okay. Boom. Boom. There we go. Yeah. Can I just... I feel like I was here already then. Everyone's health's pretty good. Okay. What does that do? Okay, but I can't do that to this. Maybe I was already here. Does anyone have any sense of like where I am or what's... I don't know. Kind of like, I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see. Okay, this is new, I think. Really no latch points. They just want me to... Okay. Fucking... God damn it. Okay. No worries. The 3 bubbles? No, I didn't do the 3 bubbles. You mean this thing? Okay, I tried breaking it, it didn't break. Yeah, I walked up to it and I hit it. It didn't give me a tutorial. No. This way? So what do you want me to do? Like this way? Like I should shoot this? Oops. Oh. Okay, I passed by the first painted cave. That means anything to you.
We can use that.
How was I supposed to know to do that? Did they? Was this the first time I saw this? I don't remember getting anything, but I don't know. I'm gonna look back. I don't sound like you taking the game aside. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. But it's stuff like this that makes me feel like maybe there's some problems overall. I don't know. That's just me. Did I pass by the first before you took your break? Earlier. That's when I gave you the tutorial. I passed by the first one. Yeah, wait, I don't know. I don't remember seeing that. I'm sure it did pop up though and maybe just left, but yeah, these sections of the game kind of make me feel like they kind of remind me a little bit of like Eternal Strands, which is like a game that I thought was kind of cool, but then I played more of it and I was like, never mind. Again, I think the combat in this game is really good. I don't know. There's some stuff that leaves me kind of like, oops, I keep messing this up. Boop. Okay. I think this one next. Yeah, I can platform. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that will help.
I do fear that I'm gonna not use any of my things in this game, so I need to, when I get back to camp, I'm gonna need to start spending some stuff. Woo. Okay. Now, I think I'll go... I don't know where I'll go. Do I just leave? Do you think? Maybe? Oops. I guess if I pass another one, I should find out what the one I passed is. Right, if I were to go the way I came from, which way would I be going? Am I going this way? No, this is the... Oh, okay, let's go this way. I'm pretty sure I came from this way, I think. Go back up this way. Yeah! This is where I came from. Sorry if this looks like... I swear I'm not intentionally getting turned around. It is... The dark parts are like super dark on my screen. This is back where I was before, but you know what? Do I want to save again? I mean, it's kind of already always saving. I feel like this way is forward. But the lanterns light the main path. Okay. Okay. Okay, tips and tricks. Okay. Okay. No, because I went this way already. Yes, this is where I found the puppet. Lanterns. But then if you come at it from the wrong angle, you're still just like, oh, okay. Okay, wait, isn't there something up here? No. Just kidding. Let me look around here. I don't know, so is it this way? These do have the lanterns. And he did have, like, a statement when I went in here. He was like, oh my god, this is, like, fucked up. Which makes me feel like, oh, that's the right path. Do I just jump down here or something? No, you can't jump down there. Okay. This is where I found Mr. Mime. Maybe it's this way instead? Oh my gosh, this might be it. This has to be. They wouldn't put a handhold somewhere where I'm not supposed to be at all. Wait, no, it's the other way. This was the way I went last time. It's the other path. No, I came from here, right? Yeah, it's like, is it this? Or did I come from here? Crap. Yay, okay, thank God. Thank God, that is a good tip. Oh my gosh. Yay, okay. Okay. There we go, we did it. We did it, Joe. Okay. That was Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Like I said, I had started it a little bit into the game. I wish it would show me, I don't know how to see my overall time. Is there just like a quit? Return to title screen. Let me just load previous saves. I'm not gonna actually load anything, just to see. Yeah, I'm at 4.5 hours now, basically, of the game. What's the title screen? Well, I see the lantern thing was right. I hadn't tested it myself. Yeah, it seems pretty right to me. I don't know if that is for every biome or just this one. But yeah, this was Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I think it's a really cool game. At this point, I'm very early, but I would generally recommend it. I do think there are, again, so I guess starting with the positive, and the combat's super, super fun. I think the character abilities are nicely in conversation with each other. I feel really capable. I feel like the stuff I think it's really easy and nice to build up your AP, which is basically like MP in any other game. I like that system. I like the fact that you technically don't have to ever take damage if you're really good at dodging and parrying. And I think as much as I felt challenged by a lot of the dodging and parrying, I think it's an appropriate amount of challenge. Ultimately, there are some times where I'm like, I kind of have a hard time reading this. I wish there was maybe a few more handholds in that regard, but I kind of get that if they made it a little too easy to tell, you could just be like an unstoppable machine. So I can understand that portion of it. Critique side of the game or criticisms of the game, I think there are some quality of life things that make elements of the game a little bit grating. Picking up a new weapon and not being able to immediately equip it is annoying. I think the way they explain the Picto system isn't the best. I think they could have been clearer in the tutorialization of that. I still kind of only half know that. Not having a mini-map is a crime. The way the map is also is a little bit of a crime, but the no mini-map especially is really messy. I also think it's way too easy to get lost on the critical path here, which I think de-incentivizes exploring in a way that negatively impacts the game. And I think just elements of the menu UI are a little messy. A thought I think I started but maybe didn't fully finish is because they're borrowing the save systems that Souls games have, where it's like you have a healing vial and it fills up when you like go to these little like flag posts or campfires. I think they unnecessarily threw in the classic Souls, you can only upgrade your leveling and all that there. I don't think there's, to me, and you know, I'm not a designer or anything, I'm just a player and a critic who does their best in that regard. I don't get a sense that there is a benefit too limiting where you could do, like, there's like 3 things. It's like your skills, your like leveling, and like something else. Like having that limited to those save points, I feel is a little annoying. I know a lot of people have complimented this game on having a lot of those save points, but I feel like especially when you start exploring, it doesn't really feel like, I just think that's like an unnecessary thing that's done only like for the sake of tradition, and that doesn't actually end up benefiting the game, I don't think. And then I think the last like compliment I want to give it is I think the pacing is really nice. There is a good amount of cutscenes spread throughout this time. I played with y'all for like 3-ish hours, and we got like 3, maybe even 4 cutscenes. They were of a decent length, and I think helped remind us what's going on. I think especially in an RPG like this, it's easy to get caught up doing like battles or exploring, and you might be like, wait, what's going on in the story again, in a sense. And I think the amount of cutscenes they've been having feel like they really help support the narrative as both a reminder and a continuous thread. I also feel like the length of the cutscenes is really nice. This game is not a massively long RPG. I think it is about like 40-ish hours, which is not a short game by any means, but some RPGs traditionally go like, you know, freaking 80, 100 hours. And I think this helps like fit what's going on. I also really like the restraint and amount of enemies in the overworld. I don't know how congested other areas in the environment get, but I felt like there was an appropriate amount of fights. I didn't feel like I was fighting something every 2 seconds. I felt like I had space to look around me in between doing fights. I also really like that they added this jump bit in. I think it's also really cool that they had that as a later mechanic. I don't know how many more mechanics are in here. Don't tell me because of spoilers, I guess. But to me, that speaks to, like, I love an RPG that is still giving me tutorials hours into the game. And I mean that genuinely, because to me, that speaks to an ever-evolving gameplay system, but also the restraint to not front load information onto players. Like, I can't stand, regardless of genre, I can't stand a game where I feel like I'm in the tutorial. Like, I want to feel like I've gotten started on a game right away, and the tutorial is like the least exciting part. I know a lot of people might argue that like I'm still in the tutorial section now, but I think the fact that I don't feel that way is a testament to how they've tutorialized things. And yeah, you know, kind of oscillating between the positive and the negative. I guess I missed that tutorial for like those little beams, but I do think elements of the world, like, it's not a world that I am, this sounds really negative, but it's not a world I'm enjoying exploring. I love to explore in games. I love exploring in a game like this, but I feel like it's hard to explore in at least the area that I just did, like this underwater area. I feel like everything kind of looked the same. Everything was dark and drab. I didn't really get a good sense of where, if I want to leave the main path, where could I even go? And I found that to be really unappealing. You know, someone brought up South of Midnight in the chat earlier as an example of a game that's good at showing you where the main path is, because it has one of those like, click here and you'll get like a line. The other thing South of Midnight is really good at is being a very linear game that has like 2 obvious alcoves and then 1 slightly hidden alcove in its environment, and it makes exploring really fun. And because the game is like South of Midnight is a smaller scale game, which means you can like feel like you've looked at everything and it doesn't take you that much extra time. I get the sense that Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is the same, and yet it is so difficult for me to parse out where I am and what I'm doing, that I don't feel like I can do that. I don't feel like I get a sense of, okay, I went down this way, let me go down this other way. It was a really big struggle for me navigating this space. Shout out to Monkey Bars in the chat for having, you know, done some research on their own and found that the lanterns are sort of guiding that critical path. That is way too subtle to me. I did not pick up on that at all. And, you know, maybe I'm the only one, so I'm willing to, you know, admit that it could be skill issue, whatever. But I'm guessing I'm probably not alone if I had that experience. I love a cute little, I'm burying my yellow paint kind of thing, but when you bury the yellow paint so much that I don't know where that's happening, it's not useful. And that is a hard balance to strike, but I would argue that Clair Obscur failed to strike that balance, at least in that area. I don't know if that lantern thing is going to carry all the way through, but I hope it does because I need help finding out where the hell I am in this game. There's a couple other things where I just feel like either weren't explained or admittedly maybe I just missed them, like the whole danger cave. It's like, does that mean it's too strong for me to go in? That's the implication. I think that's true. Other people in the chat were like, yeah, I think it's like too high level or something. But that kind of just being like, I don't know. I didn't really like how that was presented. I didn't think it was very clear. But yeah, so TLDR, I like the game. The game seems really good. And if I had to make a decision right now, I would be recommending this game to people, at least people that like turn-based combat with like real-time action. Like, I guess obviously if you don't like turn-based combat, you probably still won't like the game, I guess. Like if you hated turn-based combat, but yeah, I think it's cool. I'm excited to see where the story goes as well. I think the story is interesting. But yeah, it's not without its faults to me in these first couple hours. And I feel like in a non-rude way, I feel like I have a lot of kind of complaints. Again, still really enjoying the game. Still excited to play it. I will most likely just keep playing once I end stream. Literally just gonna move my PS5 to the living room and hang out with Isaiah. Probably after we eat dinner. I'm not sure. Isaiah, I know you can hear me. I don't know what stage dinner is at. It's pretty easy. It's like spaghetti, but so yeah. So I don't want to misrepresent that aspect. I am really liking the game, and it's one that I'm excited to continue playing even after streaming it for several hours here with y'all. But I am a little surprised by how many things I'm like, oh, I don't like this element of it. Yeah. So we'll see how things go. I mean, I don't want to. It's interesting because we're having so many of those conversations with like, there's been so many like critically acclaimed games coming out between this and like Blueprints being like the really big heavy hitters of the last couple weeks in the industry. I think it's funny how when a game is so critically acclaimed, there is that conversation of like, do you agree with the critical acclaim? And you know, I'm kind of falling victim to that in a sense too. Like I know a lot of people have been throwing out the like, oh, the best thing since Metaphor of Fantagio, and I didn't finish Metaphor of Fantagio. It's a long ass fucking game, so I'm like, I don't have time to finish this. But frankly, I don't think I really had like any complaints on the game. I think my biggest complaint against Metaphor of Fantagio, granted, I did not beat the game, but also I'm way more hours into that than I am into this, or even maybe percentage-wise I'm farther in this game. I don't know, whatever, right? My only real beef with Metaphor of Fantagio, besides the fact that the ground does look ugly, is the dungeons are very uninspired to me. They really are just like hallways you're walking down, and that's kind of my only beef with it. But that is like, I feel like an overcorrection and yet still worth it from Persona 5 Royal, where like the dungeons are much more interesting, but they're like kind of a pain in the ass and the stealth kind of sucks and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, that's just where I'm at right now. I'm like, I don't think this is, I'm currently not feeling like this is in the pantheon of my ultimate RPGs of all time, but I am really enjoying it. I think it's cool. I think it's doing some things that are unique. I think it's a fun, good time. But yeah, I'm not ready to like put, you know, people have put the banners up for this game. They've retired Clair Obscur Expedition 33's jersey in the RPG Hall of Fame and shit. And, you know, we'll see. Maybe I'll be there when I finish and I'm like, yeah, this is like one of the fucking greatest to ever do it. At this exact moment, to me, it's a pretty fucking good game. It's a pretty good game. I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. We'll see how things evolve over time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me while I did this. Don't leave yet. I know I'm giving big, we're done with the stream energy, which we almost are. I want to take a look at who I have that's live. I got a couple people. I'm seeing where I want us to go. I think we'll probably go over to Bonds, I think, who's continuously playing Mario Kart. Shout out to that. Actually, we might go to Andy, actually. I'll have to see, like, where people are, because I hate to raid when streams are almost done, because Andy's also playing Clair Obscur, so that'd be a fun one to just, like, go for me. Especially Andy is, like, such, like, the parry boy, so we'll probably go to Andy, but if Andy's been live for 8 hours, maybe not. I don't know. Play that by ear. But don't leave yet, because I do want to, of course, give a shout out to all of y'all viewing, following, subbing, moderating, and of course my sponsors over on Patreon. You too can join over on patreon.com/Gameonysus, where the rewards as low as $1 all the way up to the $25 tier. Like my sponsors, who am I talking about, you may ask? I'm talking about folks like Nina McKee, Kevin Fair, and people like Biscuits with Davey, Spencer Icasiano, and Randleton. Thank you for helping me do what I do when I do what I do.